see, this is an innovation. Because most of the time I yet more friendly with schools and yeah, no. Yeah, yentai enya almost on fast will be a year. And these are, juveniles in secondary school. Almost put up this splendid display. Yeah, may think through Krasa in the coming days, and some of these contracts, young play students, because on bet to me, and then we have students in junior high school, senior high school, sir. A bit to me a model, a lot of artifacts. But because of my nimre, yes, you bet me a pajama friend Muntino. Ubon's a brabia near ye and need your mom, one just for the cameras. But you shut down code deep and explore more talents. See a bet to me a true or more bang, yea, none ye hear or mine, ye do more ye. And until I'm up to the brain and I'm qua, one more who are then or minim diana, eshe breno. But see to me a tap into talents are. When we know me artisans, artists at that early stage, You couldn't be a bit me do a mirror or mine when you dear beautify or mine. But come to think of it, almost as Yampona, Yebu or Mabamu say no. And Timuamuya, and we understand the police wash us here to Omuagumua. Almost yes, one bit to me abuana, yes, I can't microphone. But Minjin Dikoye, Ebekwa, the usual politics. Now, NDC for you go MPP, so MPP for you go NDC, so. But when you are, yes, I didn't. Or your mumbo for. One poor my knee into your best friend say, Obian friend to the because we net a fair mum not to do one baba. Mia, ye paint hall. Yeah, yes, I say, Nisa Nipa Ede posters, quatare. Mia, ni be a see a dog quine home, yet me draft flowers, yet me a street markings, ye paintings, ye lightings, because when you saw the affair, yeah, the region Sean, even as a regional minister, you are always mobile, always on the ground, and you make up any punks. And am I a regional minister? And you kaftan share any perfume I bet to a good when am I a regional minister? The job day grounds. And to know a regional minister worth your sorter, and mayor worth your sorter. Environment, and a better say, indeed, you are on top of your job. It's not about ceremonies or Konwako kind statement near Tuka, near Diduachi, and in a my minister there be a Jumana Woyano, and I know Pewonem Chrome the Chrome to saying street pole na ebuna amanchine echre baby na ebetumi adini pewuno. What call them to order? E kwan na yempra so na eso aye fi na amanfo adi so akoniaba no. What call the MCU to order? We MC ya. What call a department heads to order? And unti abesra mo se de adwuma ne hya mo nsasa mo nyama o man na on ya mo mfa akoma panko ho na sabe munja bayie no because enipa bebre ho aye ne o mote a obesra kireo obekrokro aso obu but ne trimu pa na otan wo san microphone ni o me abayifo nko a Pamcho Enra, the Ministry of Food and Agriculture a press conference. Now, Omuma Reshemu said tomatoes and some. So now on Sunday, Anna Burkina for ban no, a bear laps now. I take full effect. Now, per the press conference, Enra, the Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, no. Wamaya Reshemu said, and toast in the Burkina for Paumuntu Bodanim. Ghana, you won't toast to do ha, a besson, ye Diana, ye, young Kwan, ye, Yabomu, ye, your fro, ye, Mimsem gravy pa, and to win a gravy bisano with hot kinky pa na, Charlie don't go there. Into a Benya tomatoes, Nibia, a Benya Bina, Yabeton is saying so. And I know we do an engagement with the Minister for Food and Agriculture. Now, no Yahweh allaying the fears of a year, farmers, consumers. Say tomatoes, no Burkina for Pomuntu Bodanim. Ghana, we have enough tomatoes within our country. A besun ye to. Now, no Ubia who bes me at all. Sanity. Mamma, no more cocoa tomatoes, but I'm also dear and more candy for home, and I don't pay any more community. I will Dwaboase Jumedian, so here live on Power FM 97.9 on radio. We say power to the people. And of course, live on TV XYZ. The more you know, the less you worry. Pamcho enche akrako fida kombeba na fe yedi do bonkrata mu nsem no yedi no abama kwan mu eno atwere no Roger Emmanuel beba na fe ena no pe agudie mu nsem so no yedi aba na Pamcho big push. The conversation around big push is still ongoing. But then I catch am say ye need ye atwere pa eno say ye pese hu so okay so e kwan no mo ye so obi ju sika ho no aka so de kwa akodi dwuma bi na wo so de di dwuma na eye bosia kra na wusi abotre de ma no say eden a ebe so aba mfaso beba na watu ya woka akwansi na nza nipa no akwa akoto hyen bi damu a wasesa ma be yensia gu ne nchen a chale ehwo na so otimi gina no na ju sika because we say gaman wan bobra no. And we continue our engagement. Now, our series of reports are with the ongoing Big Push program. Now, this is our conversation at Bremo. But later on this afternoon, Inside Politics, my boss, Mugabe Mase, will be engaging the Minister for Roads and Highways, governs Kwame Agbuja, into all you need to know about the Big Push, the sole source, and catch Mugabe Mase live. Inside Politics, I will be engaged. The Roads and Highways Minister, but yeah, fine, you better not pay no. Reporters are deploy the Big Push project sites. So reports from those areas. Okay, so just hang on. Yeah, the sound commanders by Bramo later on this morning. Mo. Ah. Oh. Ah. Right, so now I know pay a crack of Fidako Atna say Yankona Yanfada Boncratano, Naposo Emram. And a person, your best friend Ghana police, you know, you bet me, Omubom Homo pa, but near Fakumasi paintings, no one dear. Omumuapa, near to Minchim and Boyeforno. Na, entry ye cra, Omi be of flower pots, and Mabakra and Concosi ho. Omukas and Mahokes and Fahoni Adeno, a month for complier. You know, it's such a beautiful edifice. When I'm for to me, could now cry photo shooting the other. And so you had to buy your crew media, dear Yehuni. Mamonya microphone kasenti ya ise Kumasi for the because you buying. Yeah, to me actually say Kumasi for the umu difference. What you say? Ya mama phone say yes, Kumasi so you. And I keep saying say life is all about attitude and your upbringing. Obi o why antitini ye efre ne mo fra sentino. Onim how to even order himself or herself about. And to when say niam bebre to sini wona kwan mu. But so when you good upbringing na you more proper training now. The more good training power from home. Now, sebi a good school. Now, do a soto for more. Your life changes. Once a nipa mudamunson. And then I know one to us because they see you so different. I say, and that's the beauty of life. You always have to stand out, okay? Hey, man like a songo. Kwabena Nasa live,
Radio Dumene Thursday.
Good. Yeah.
And the Papa Biachi.
What you say? What you say? Be a fine.
Yeah, the Radiasi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The Radiasi. Na Kwabena Abako 7 days. And a good soy receipt.
Omuko say painting, no.
Because me, I'm a but. And Sansu Yamunga because Dr. Frank Amakohene,
good,
a young Ashanti regional minister, a medical doctor by profession. Now, what to me about not transforming the region.
More
now, Ofiasi say only Mufre student be penti Kumase.
You know, look at the beauty of
now
it.
The IFA. Obi buy or did the same thing Emani Babia.
Good.
Or did the same thing Mani Babia Moje or money $25,000.
Dankroma.
And Oje. Jeffrey and some keke. And no cram interchange hand Mokra with Mempentina. Oje Sesikano.
What you say?
Which I know. Oje Sesikano.
Yeah.
No biaba. O say mofra wo mu ye artists artisans near the school money yamfa wom na mofra make chire niam won akasa mu suesua no na de ya kama no because honum belong to the so called World Bank nintino wom wom pe enti obekwa akose no enu na nje won say man who said was one of their MPs.
Okay.
And so I said also Soloku Festival wo kuma say.
I'm say
mention also say
mention not MP no yeah.
Okoye the Soloku festival.
I'm say we dey on Crawford na dey omo publication ba ko correct Ghana Today. Omo the correct publication by say MPP launches Soloku festival to counter Ashanti Fest. MPP MPs Ashanti caucus. And omo kan sa asem.
Kwabena.
And the Ghana Today for ya there. Omo correct story ba.
Kwabena. Say oti bribi say Soloku ade na ba wa adwene mu.
Say no oni say Soloku so ade am pepa. Men kwa me nim so amanfo eye de me ni bi dia but me tu kwan. Na me dru kro bi ase nkronkron keto ani bi na mu se bi a omo ye yie omo asi na mabunu no asi kwan etwe Soloku a metumi si na ma ye me hu bi a be one a me no me come nine
this one we me nya
brass band music
enye ize
don't go there
don't go there kwabena me ti Soloku a nipa ba ko a ni dingba e ma adwene mu eye nyumtunu we kechire kwa me apia
okay
Soloku
what you say
pa wo enu na e ba ma adwene mu
good
enti a whole MP wentumi anya bibia anya say yentwi Soloku you are letting Soloku to counter Ashanti Fest
emfa me say ombebo ka egu kwa
ready we bobo
the way omo ye paintings no essay no ebebu nkoda na bem
kwabena but you should tell you say ebinum pa di pa
Debbie
ebinum pe Ghana mangi kanko binum pe so mangi ebeko nanim because she young girls she say na wangani eje keke keke se ni aworusia no
artwork no she the way omu wie ye jubilation course wo you know your this sound system abesi ho near born you mo no mo ji ebin see that this is a novelty ebin see brother me say omo ya no won kran nyina no omo de ma professional artist
and obege ye $25 million
we mo no de ade mo aye lunch and drinks and transportation ade ombesi ho eno nko ano no
enti kwabene
say if they are to charge for the work omo ye
kenya easy
engage sika keto na nkoda ne beje no and I'm even thinking through say as yet me a compensate omo ye proper
students no
yeah, sure.
Yo, I agree with you.
Should have more proper compensation or hinia be kra no as yet me more pay a courtesy call to His Royal Majesty
yeah
no didn't sa form mutrimu kakra
sir
more so omo hu mo sorry kakra because enkwada no ade eyo omo ahoho ano no sani omo ye no enipa behu
and niema Dr. Franco Amakohene aye no am a student akoye and unti na omu say o collapse the MPP na Ashanti region because these young ones no
omu nyina no
yeah of course wobeko
omu nyina will join the NDC
omu say owie no sada no oye oko social media go live
turn 18 now bia no is going for the NDC obi a turn 18 now bia no
kwara mi say sada na anajofa no Dr. Franco Amakohene ko ye live oko social media so Facebook live
okay
me say within 30 minutes no not over 8,000 live viewers just this student etiniema oye say no eno mo no iti so when you bribia fan counter na Soloku festival dey ekosi aga
emfa mon come on monte say enya de ebefa enti police was your man launch a manhunt for
one okoye
yes anema no so mo behu omo so ni asem
Kwabena
and I'm looking at say paintings no o ma ya wie no and some light up baby sa artworks ni nyina wo ade ba ko ebema amanfo afa achire akose no se bia e ho no nkane anso you know because obviously who the beauty of Sanya man amaye ni nyina na and some of my greenery no so no e visible baby I say green grass ne koye na some money koye baby a pavement na said that's where that's so baby some you street marking no
was so ye
at least sa enclave ho ne nko ade odu asokwa interchange ho ne nko
was a light in to
what baby for
sir
oh, Sana Senka MC be to me, and at least the entry into your district, you know, something should be symbolic. Yeah, oh, okay, you are entering this district.
Yeah,
but yeah, Chale, I'm telling you, some of these MMDC appointments, no, regional ministers, just for the optics. Okay, no, your secretary. Na banya benti on kwa minister
but e benum so boadwuma
ye nkone sa e wo man ni mu yes remo
Kwabena menu ya
at times you need to scan through wide and get the best
menu ya na a police for all my lunch man handed to one of course says painting no
good
Kwabena me wo jedi wo e Christian tete ye hunum mo I have 100% trust and hope in him say this ono onye dede o
no there be on betumi
actually ongongo fam camera say one ni na echi no ongo twetwa there be because Oyobia urban operations are or number 1.
Yeah.
So I have to
ask the message Abraham said there are 5 people.
Oh, okay.
Within the NPP or Ashanti regional. So police want me to track all my calls. For the past 2 days, sir. Omu bet me na nipa o yes ade no.
Mate.
O say nipa 5.
Me modin.
O me NPP for Ashanti region or the list na Abraham.
Kwabena modin.
No say police for it me track all my calls, all my conversations, sir. Omu be hu nipa o di sa abone.
Ye modin but a police fu be.
All right. All right.
Kwabena na ya oda.
Lovely.
Enti ye be ko ye anim.
Lovely.
Te unti lovely kwan ne so no.
What is it? Now when I dey lovely ni share chief of staff anu ana.
Lovely.
Is that one in the Casabia na lovely?
Lovely.
Chief.
Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely.
Oh, the Association of Etipafon.
Oh, hey, Etipafon.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Who say you hotel?
I think me who be free. I think me who be free. You're quiet. I don't pay.
Kwabena Prah Daily Graphic in Vefiase.
Thank you.
Now Daily Graphic na building a truth and accuracy every day.
Good.
Also, Africa wins historic vote on slavery. Ghana spearheads resolution at UN. Trafficking declared gravest crime. Kwabena.
Gravest crime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwabena ushe oman Ghana yema mpanyin. John Dramani mama inti na binu friends oya Kwame Nkrumah wasanga babiom no. Ababiom.
Good.
Usha nini ye ni subang se beye niema bi a eya abakosema nipa bi yetia ni nua nipa ye betumi ahwese beka hu asem ye John Dramani Mahama ofiase last year obae no ono obekeka keka sansem na se obekọ amansanka bobuku honom obeka last year ko ni sem okokan ye no ono tu hu na mong se ye betable sa motion we and indeed enre yara okotable sa motion no se yankoto so aba yakoto aba ni wie se ye begya tum se saa kwanga ye di ebibifu fa so nkwaso mu e di fa nkontu na se ye ya kade no emeye abakose beda na di se enu ni abakose ma niema ye nga yetia nipa wo wiasa fa na nyina bi erinsida no ye tum saa abato ni ko na wie no nipa mako oha eni eduno ebiesa 123 eno mu vote in favor 3 countries and a vote against and 53 abstain won aye ho se bi wo mu yanya twomfo yanga yantubi yenya hyew enso yenya nwunu enti sa na koso Kwabena ayaba kosem a sabre o manga na yedi anima ene mu erikase no amansanka bomku ni nyina mangdodo ni nyina ra won age atum se yiwu sa eye niema na besin koye no ya di se enye kura enti yeto aba ne wie na Kwabena amanga biesa won anye atum bi no anase wo mu de wo mu se o mu mpene so no United States of America, USA. Wanga wa muto so bien Israel and Argentina. Kwabena unim obi no asemi ba bra ye di kase ne bono eriba no obi di asemi ba o say Ghana memu ani hu kwan se obi bomba ga se Israel nyame biom. Obi asemi bomba because Israel nyame na ade a ya yetia adasa nipa enye ne nyina ye nkasa tia no Israel fu mu afede mu say when the move so and no be the message about say hey na kora mu nyentum ana ankade US fu be because omu ni won na ka ba chiri mu a emu ni Iran fu de esie ni no it is a UN for USA I say wo mu mpire de a adagina won Israel fu be ja to nti Kwabena eno so ya asema no eya amane boy na no pay Daily Graphic e de abanti aya bakosem John Dramani Mahama wa boni modern na nipa bi so erichira dwin say ade we wo mu say ayi omampani di da na fiase na mi say dabi Ekufa do one start side way. Enti me and fam men kura. Kwabena ma min komanim. Na me komanim biom ewo eye Daily Graphic Democrat feto so eduanan ba ko 41 no. O say
ko besan the ship crazy was a moment another 1 million is
awards here. Lincoln Fuse Mahama ni stand on LGBT tin omo man award ni biom no eye sa papa na eye kaso ngo senior
I'm telling you Ghana today for the back but I'm say UN for apa kufu the so nko pre peace we Iran Ghana today omo ye brutal
omo gado kare
omo ye hey and omo say UN for say kufu do nko pata Iran ni America for nko talk no yeah
wait
say Ghana today for na the buy
Ekufa
yeah,
former president
Ghana today
for na the buy Kwabena kan make kire say odu ho no ma nga bogeda faso fufu be hia no ho
omo to e knockout to creme ka bi obe dano ne nemu no
Kwabena ma mi come anim na page 41 one Daily Graphic o say Heath Goldfields to inject $135 million in bogus Prestia mines. Into who amanebo abanchese yem fam goody who says no and also betimania denansu ejina ye papa. Mamifa Daily Graphic in Sianamitraso in Co Brisosem Chronicle and Kratano Emo. Asam Kasia Ewahano, also Galamse is Ghana's enemy. We are fighting the Kanka Naimus and Rana woman in some traffic Ishia Editors Forum. A Basuna director, in charge of operations Edima Naimusi, a Colonel Dominic Boya, and on in some traffic Casa Osi. Galamse, Kwanga Yefa so I to fame a goodia and Nam Nimra Kwangsono. No, and a yo mangling in a young atamfo Edikang. Entino ose wontina wonanso won hihye a wore ye okun ena ntokwa won aso wo so no sabre ekonanim ayeye kakra na mmom no ogina wonanso ye papa obeto akoso na won akon edi etia Kwabena Chronicle asem foforo ode aba wokratafato so ebiesa no Mineral Investment Fund ana Mineral Income Investment Fund Kwabena enwa won so won ni isantwrafo ehia Chief Executive order Mifa no eye Orayere Justina Nelson Kwabena abebe obo adwuma ye papa oni ni directors Ora David num mensa no mani wanga wanga kanyina wo mubu adwuma Charles yokasamafo e wo mef Kwabena wo mubu adwuma unim se won ba afi ba kuntem no sika wo se yenya efi yemfa magudi tu na wo mu ye di sa tumi na hye wonsem se wo mu nye ni mfa sa sika no nkose consolidated funding ni engo yi se sika no fa nye mpuntudwuma no. Just last year, we buy no. We get me abu mom. We get best 5.3 billion Ghana cedis.
Oh, that's good, lovely.
Now, one get open, one get transparent. One more money man go shisha baby. I beka say oh, there be a church name. For the first time in the history of myth, say Madam Justina Nelson waba na o se niema worry ye e wona so e hono no. Only some trafo e beche no akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no mu e de akyerɛ wɔn. Oba ezo niema obetu ya na enye nyina so wabeka na nsɛmtwerɛfo hu e wom sɛ wɔn adwuma wɔreyɛ no wɔn yɛ investment entity enu kwan sɛ bia wɔn anamotu dodo no wɔn but for the sake of transparency and then resetting agenda nintino Madam Justina on ni timi wɔn abɔ wɔn homɔden ma in a year no wɔn atimi raise this CKE abebu amangana na yam big push na monga yeritu efei ayaresabia horo ene fe niema nkitenkite yere asuku a yebesisi suku adanga yebesisi nyina no yobenya sika ni bi no wɔn abɔ wɔn homɔden ete na no pɛ yebɔ wɔn abaso ye papa esan sɛ u compare to 2024 bra bandida no wo horo na sɛ this year no na say na 1 year term no Madam Justina Nelson no on any team ni nyina no wɔn abɔ wɔn homɔden na no pɛ yebɔ wɔn abaso Chronicle the bokata no eti aba
confida kon koso
me komanim dia maminko Daily Post enkrata no emu na Daily Post nso nsema ode abani o say Mahama champions UN vote to recognize slavery as a gravest crime against humanity.
Ghana today for no hu say omutimi omu baby
omasa du fufraba
court grants Gifty or Remensa medical leave to go and check her prostate. Hey, Ghana today. Now, court grants Gifty or Remensa medical leave to go and check her prostate. Like, seriously. Hey.
Gifty mental worry.
Aye. NSA girl. Ghana today for ne deba you.
Kwabena.
Nah,
and I give you when you're prostate.
I'm saying I shall see a review Ghana today, so because home stories no deba no a guy rough. I'm saying about could be about say I don't like chubby ladies for hygiene reasons. Vincent Eko Asifua. Ghana today.
Kwabena.
Hey, Ebefuno woman.
Ghana today for a day.
And one the lady now. A picture about her home.
Oh, Kwabena Jawa. Ghana
I
today.
don't like chubby ladies near home. No. How many from chubby ladies? Ubolobo fuana. I'm never from chubby ladies. Hey,
Kwabena me just wa Daily Post mu ati mama nsem akokai wo amansanka bom ko nhyemude no ase no and the Daily Post the hu nsem abaka makama no so John Dramani mama wo hwa ni dressing na ejina ne na so ye guy Galanze remains the enemy of the state nsem amedi kakai no and then Naimos nsem no or the aba na nyina mo no say Naimos boss assures in quarterly report of 87.7% success rate which means won anamotu no sabre niam akoso ye pa ede Amayeng. Act swiftly on climate and conflict risks. Local government minister to West African leaders. Osiafo no hwe yen kronketua ene emumpuntu nsemso. Ayora Ahmed Ibrahim.
Odaso ho.
Yewo go so Ahmed Ibrahim.
On the Bekatre say in the month of March. Obema yehunu the scorecard of all MMDCs. Near hunu omo a SCM omo sack. And then when 26th of March,
yo, say man,
the minister said, "Yempe kasatintin wati mo kasatintin toponko mo." So, but many a bridgeman who are many bridgeman
mo
because here we have a lot of MMDCs are in so many bridgeman. Yeah, bet me a man a comprehensive report.
Lovely.
I'm gonna who say Juman, no more yeno. Yes, so fire omo. But so be can't ask them the net 26th.
Say a man away.
Yen jin this bia MMDC for ni bia fetchery akwa kohuno. And we yin any.
Kwabena.
But we take him by his words.
Say yerikan.
All right.
Say 31st we him here. But if you so gwang be wunu ya. Untimi friends o ye gwang fun.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yo.
All right.
And so you do the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, we now be ministers no na work into
Martin. Entinia in Safu Fraud Aba. In Safu Fraud Aba ne o say e bibi man aka ndifo no nyama mpanyefo won hwe say insachira ya every ba wo wiasa fa na nyina no ehu isusuaso bia na benya no omotu ho anamon intempaso asem ba ko mefa esan e de free daily post mu no o say TDC Ghana Limited trains first cohort of national service personnel in military discipline. Ubekaya, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC for one manifesto no emuno what they shame say answer no be baba besom we wies yampon baba besom no e was say yentimi fa asrafo muntiti we kakra
mo ye adwuma no kra na say de mo fa asrafo entity
say we ni mu di na wo mo hodi da enti won ai fe no worry baba besom no
mo mo adwuma mu nen kra no say me no nyina no we say de afam
and me the only
the mentality no so bad.
And I don't know Kwabena wa pesanka what me call achiase.
What ya enke beboa.
Ye wie campaigning.
Unya for just 4 weeks.
Obi na mafia me na
4 weeks. E best sound bibia. Your thinking, your movement, you know your approach to things.
E best achara.
Everything will change.
Mo
and our mind we need a conformity, you know, a conforming plan of action.
And I'm soon tema development company.
I radio need to be can my person because Charlie and somebody be how to be a video so won't be can say Juma wa ho papa but I'm running a bit
Kwabena and I'm so much
my first batch
no no fiase mum and your first batch I feel one start yo it a course so e wo Michelle Camp and then I'm so my TDC boss ora Dwaboase me didn't say many ya mu fa cheme mo enra no fiase
your president's crown senka of family training mu kakra and can never be breasesa the way I'll handle on mine yeah of course and president crown as he me the fat drill mu kakra just for 4 weeks be now you know niama bi sesa I'm telling you niama be breasesa
yam fa say bia na former president Kufu Addo no wasi onko sa asrafo ntete wanka uhwa anka da na bisi
why not say nyani nyina na physical nyani nyina na physical e bi o the way they will handle you kasachre no ne niama bi omdo be fam na no e be sesa unipa su na wo ye no nti nke be boa ye nyina
mate enti Kwabena ha na brenya de jo be ma me kwan
ne ne enti na manfo if who soldier for omo pe omo asem sa
so won mu di mraso
amanfo pe soldier for asem but omo pe so omo be fa soldier for kwan ni so
enti wo pe se wo heavens wo bezo wo be wu
what you say ana akwa enya who soldier man na utu chama no try reba ye the way I board journey so but obi am pe so be fa try ana mo ni so enti no problem
right enti Kwabena ha na me di besi lovely na mo pe na Kwabena Dr. Alexander Amubafo or a lecturer at Pentecost University and I know pay me manager or as pastor by first and as a vice chairman for the NDC or economist by all standard. He's a good man.
Watch your doctor, I'm doctor about Dr. Ewuku Asabre or Kolebu Nephrology Department.
Yamanache
or no do politician but a very good doctor.
Yamanache
Doc, your chow now no pay. All right, thank you. Pamcho, your friend Accra Kofi Dakon, the only old man is our friend Accra. Oh no, and no did a boncrata amubosone by Aquam. The National Petroleum Authority is cautioning the public to desist from scooping or fetching fuel from over 10 tankers at accident scenes. The NPA is cautioning us, do not get closer to the scene in an attempt to take videos or pictures, because inhaling the petroleum products is always detrimental to your health. Worst of all, petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing deaths and loss of properties. Do not let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. So anytime you see an over 10 tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach out to the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. 0302 550 380. Remember, your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is brought to you by the National Petroleum Authority. Time now for the morning sports. Roger Emmanuel at Nasanano Pay. It's a Ghana Sports Demza. It's all about the Black Stars. After 69 years, you go to say Sky of Black Stars and who are you in your trophy, Papa Bia. All right, near no. Roger, good morning.
Good morning, Don.
That's the same.
We
shirt here me for fabric man, cotton and now silk and now lining and now.
Don.
Roger Emmanuel.
Hey.
Oh, Doctor Bino Ban, your friend Dr. Sharp.
Yes, Dr. Sharp.
Oh, with the combination, you know. I want to do. What you didn't tell you?
Say our terms here is so low.
Demon chaser. Demon chaser. The demon chaser. Hey,
and over Bana.
Minim dear.
Madam for no.
Dabi Madam for Patron, minim. Or Baby in the Juma Waha. Or tablets in the meaning so.
Senior, which I will be a Colibua, was Sandy Aquafani line. There were no for doctors in Quan.
There were also Pelcalis Libby. Yeah. Roger Emmanuel, Nanano Pedi and Echo, take us away.
Right, it's in Pay at since the Palmon Sports and Mona Film, Sena Nemas, someone who also. Ode International break the draw games out of betimi abaso na onim say nyame atoma FIFA playoff no betimi abaso ehwe na fe ho sampi no ede ni nyina ama na fe ho se na nema anso site fi sem no nyina se apo no a ye de ebo chena the Blasters of Ghana ejina kono wo mo any Austria na betimi abo na ebewre mu Blasters camp na fi news awodo a efi o epejina na no pe ye da ho sem se dem o channel say dem live our Facebook ebra wo search 4979 our Facebook na wetimi joining watching so channel sa production team no e Botela na Africa Jofo so mteche e manano pese sinkonya bidin sem no e ba meeting e Roger Imano Fremiden Sports Monarch Yewrum na fe fa sem no ntudwa e ma tie fa na fe hesto na nema e siti an shate e fa fi e bibre na odem senra e na Senegalese Football Federation officially they say omo e di apino e di akwakotum e di amakas e kire se decision CAF appeal committee eteki no say no fair decision CAF mpene timi ateki anti mo na mo kase trophy omo abre omo jeni age no yensan fa sa trophy no enkuma Morocco fo no omo kire se omo ntiase ne entiase ochena anti mi no kase de ono officially omo allergy protester omo de akwakoma CAS mpene fo na CAS ensemo kenyina ni se Senegal officially omo de protest ne e de abetum no ade omo hwe no na se omo ka se de medal so trophy so bibia Senegal for na agino omo de omo nkutemu sa kopem se omo ebe ka asem na wie na fe omo hwe bia nukredie no so ebe timi so akoto entie no eye ne afi omo ye fene Senegal for so ya esi officially no omo anya de apino anase cars no omo nya kopiemu a ehwe no mse bibia so ebe timi akoso World Cup no sensam enei Yofa and after FIFA and 24 Eddie Ababa to judge say World Cup and no Ebaba Costono only said last edition of Costono and there are 26 players and a maximum players FIFA and 24 AUC and no FIFA and 24 team I confirm actually say World Cup and no air personal 26 players maximum players almost say countries no ebetimi submit na fee prepare to me akoko di atuja say by 31st of May I was say obia so are in 26 players no submit at the Emma FIFA 4 na from here say be a World Cup no and no say betimi so abaso nteno kakra no say fio no man and no pay no say timi abetuta na ye ka World Cup no say some no ono say enra Donald Trump idea on Gianni Infantino FIFA 24 etimi edin command na openi no ensemo kenyina no say was countries bi e wo hono mu a was some to me this can and no $150,000 omo adibeto e deposit a was some to me here and sana no wetin say World Cup no ebeba omo the supporters beba I was some to say sika nyina and sana no wetin so mbapeni say omo supporters no ebeba World Cup ni bia omo timi abapie mu na here countries Donald Trump edi saska semwe akoto omo tiri so a onim say omo bi say Iran adi omo account bie sansana obi say Senegal omo nyina countries omo nyina say timi akote onim say Algeria ka Kivet and so account be and I feel my for the Ivory Coast Tunisia nyina countries account Donald Trump kasa supporters so mobile World Cup ne bi dia our somebody kind deposit $150,000 at the tour and sana some supporters ne beba set me abepie mo ntia no sama Donald Trump dia tuja for World Cup and also bet me abaso ye fio na fia fa ni ntiremu some from onim se Brazil wo any omayam ye for the France and airport we international friendly game no air passo no dia press conference at me koso and Vanessa Junior or this crowd edi atuja se ono se ka kono nkwandea anka opeso tena Real Madrid na osaka ne nkwane nyina so na mo football de onim nia ebesie na no ana obranch ready sem atuja ne sem awoka nyina so odo a wo adima Real Madrid no sa odo na ana wo adima Brazil national team no nti oba dodo na ka se obi a oba ne commitment level our form wasi da bi nyesa na te na mo bopo no mode se betimi abwasere be Brazil ebetimi akodenim na World Cup wo mo kono bianse betimi akonkai na openi afana Carlo Ancelotti enu apelefoni ni din komo asentofo bisa the question say wanya dia betuja say Neymar friendly game no ombobie enu echi ya dia wo dia tuja say players bi dia wo mo dia ni starting level na say steamer wo di Eco World Cup no sa players no mo yo automatic kwambia so ombekwa kujire we second asentofo bisa no say players am fi Brazil ya wo microphone close na ubekwa akofa bi aba Brazil team no na World Cup no makobia na opene ni 78 wasi da bi da onye na dwen se okofa foreign player bia e de abapie mu e Brazil national team no mtoni esema opene fana Carlo Ancelotti wa no sini sema odi apa ena no pese de bi tuja onim se Gennaro Gattuso head coach Erimada Azzurri of Italy na no onim se playoff ebetimi abaso ano ana opene fana Gennaro Gattuso ni sema okanyina se sa playoff game ano ebetimi abaso no or say the most important game our coaching career mo or say obetimi edin kunemo say be almost betimi anya qualification na finioma seletimi ako yedu yasema openi onu ekuta Italy omo national team no warasini sema ono sidiapa opena fana Johan Cruyff unim say osiakan erima Barcelona and wechin so sa ejuma hodo say Brahma Barcelona nyama etimi kokana new elected president erima Barcelona opena fana say Johan Laporta and I didn't say to just say ye can nipa say bia Barcelona wababa po ejuma ye po beka so bia all time best erima Barcelona obeka say your penny ye fa no Johan Cruyff na ye ntie ni sema o kan di fan ho.
Focus on Johan's role as a coach who brought about a revolution, but for those of us who remember him as a player, of course, Johan first came into our lives as a player. And as a player, for me, he has been the best footballer in history. And with all due respect to great players like you mentioned, Pelé, Maradona, Ronaldinho, Messi, and so on, Johan had it all. And on top of that, something that few players have, leadership. When he made up his mind, he would go play as a fullback and distribute the play. It was impressive.
Johan Laporta, Barcelona new president. And I'm going say, or also Eddie Sansemano Sampanano pay. Yarabe to chance the moment I was sure so now open for the cup food and say Captain Brazil national team in the pay. I know the actually just say, I said, do to answer on your face. to Abronte for the Senema, or think a carbon Bopandia, Nema, and Yana Fedele Messi, and a Cristiano Ronaldo, Nebum, and Mbappe, Mamma for nobody know, to Nema or Cinema, and important ball essence players or see, or you better essence players in Nina, I know I am some former Brazil prayer, you have a Kafu, and also need some I want to see Japa, Yarabin so Atuta, now Odosa Brontia, Yafana Se Coneti, and I want to say this some Claudia Tuja, or Rituja Sa Brontia for the Pedri, or see a cast player on Bobo Pandia, Jinese Pedri, and in Bonibo, say Kanunkwan, or because Pedri, any favorite player, as I say, you can player, or what technical ability, say your Casabia, right footed player Pandia, or see Pedri, a number one, and no a summer Brantena, or no Sijaba, and I don't pay CDB to Jamamo, or what Jumadian Siemfio, not Fianfani, and Chim, I want some from report Tamitier, and it's FC Barcelona, one more top targets pa, a Brante for Alessandro Bastoni, one of any player for the form, a secure next season, I bet me about PM Sporting Camp, Nafi, I bet see I can say Spotify, no I bet see I can FC Barcelona, and no a Camp Nuno, next away a cram, and I say Fiona, and I say Timia Bayafio, now you're finding Timos from Tottenham Hotspur and Rami de Betuja, say a Brante and Nasa Penia, Yafana I go to them for the four mutual concerts, no Majatum, say Penene Ebe fit Tim no Marco, and Rami de Betuja, say Coach Saudo, and up and for any editing come out report, and it's a Tottenham Hotspur, say Tim and Water, a bit at Rest of Penia, Yafana Roberto Dizabi, or any manager, Obetima Coach Tottenham Timino, and take a Baya, Yanko Fanny Baranafi, Ombe Coach Tottenham Hotspur, Serbia League, no, Ebebana Viano Tottenham, Ebetimia skip relegation, and Tano Ayan Yafiona, and I said to me about Brontia, Yafana Rasmo Holland, when we send out Sakarma Manchester United, and I say Remo, Osakan Ediamatima, Yafana Napoli, Nano Anna Bronte in Sama Kratuja, Nisama Okan was say Yanukre, they say, oh, your Manchester United Timina was saying near my year, Kaka Kanyame Koyide, Nemo or say Kakitue be. Na can you require football ball or Manchester United South said do no na nneoma nkoye emfa matim ni nyina enti omo players ni bi so na nneoma nyere ensara nkoye emfa mama nedia ofeli good nneoma ekoye edima no ewo Italy eno yesema Brontia ye for the Rasmus Holland wono sini sema wono si dia tije na no pe report amite and it's Liverpool pen fakushia omo sema mo kan na se coach for an slot se omo ntimi an qualify na bia next season crown Champions League no top for ntimi amo that Champions League next season ntimi anko na Dixie Champions League omo free na EPL omo ntimi anya dia coach for an slot Liverpool pen for ebe pamana no reporter meet and se pen for amani full support se ombo ejuma efama tima ye for the Liverpool young coaches aso ye o say Chelsea say na nema si kono wan hwa top for the Chelsea ebe free money sa Champions League omo free number 1 per 4 tuja say coach for say eye Liam Rusenia per 4 so mutadechi say this season Chelsea ntimi an qualify an kwankobo Champions League nyadia coach no omo pam no omo kire so mo pam na sika omo betuan asunyiye pa na Chelsea nya ready say omo ebetie scanity coach ye for say Liam Rusenia per 4 kire say nyadia wo mo pam no ne apam no china ano ye reporter ano say epa na odum say nanke wo so china wo say eye finalissima ano eye European champion and Africa pro South American champion na wo so omo dis was Argentina one of any Spain airport near Martin Sempenfo I council sagam say venue and a country I was say game no cost now and penfo to me and reach agreement and I'm some organizers now one more I council game na nyadia sa ochina sa game no eno ebetimi about you for their tuja some you disappointed so organizers na ntimi antutu nema especially amani mienu Argentina and Spain and to me and reach agreement and pe country game no ebetimi about you for etre some you disappointed say sa game no nyadia ochina and no sene betimi so abaso pedefo no Jose Mourinho odem so koye juma as interpreter Edima FC Barcelona wasi sabrena no koye juma na ma basa wasi na ka Sporting Prah pen for baye sanka omra enkoye juma enfama mu na nyire chi no yadia ojamo eko team afene FC Barcelona eko koye juma edi mamoni esema opene fene Jose Mourinho ono said to da obrante fene Kylian Mbappe wasi mfantia se no ansema baye se ni pro praye e ma scan e ko chai results e ba bontino na eye wrong e bi kire so na scan na results ni kire se eye ni nan benkum no ɛna opra no na ɛyɛ right foot no ɛno ɛna abrante for Mbappe dia betu jase sase no kure bi anim wɔse communication course no na ɛyɛ pepe penya dia ntro bia de epie mu ntin sɛm ɛpae no wɔse nyɛ saa ɛna na ɛte anti communication course no wɔse saa pepe ne te no yɛ sɛm abrante for Mbappe ɔno sini sɛm ɔno si de bɛno a me de betu jase abrante for Fedi Vavadi onim sa Atletico Madrid ni Real Madrid okonya red card Emma Uvrim was Spain, a Spain Referees Committee, a Samu Cotanasi, Noma Huma Real Madrid, a peace and Cabaya, new red card and company for Ensano, and Ra, at the Referees Committee, almost Spain. Aqua Cotanasi decided, almost a refino, decision or taking on any coin swa, and to brought to the match and Wobo, or best seven and written another 1 game ban. A brought here from the Freddy Vavadi, on a 70 as 70, and a near Fionaman, and also a Timia Banana Pay, Yarabin Sutu Jadiama, only say, and any 9 years, a brought here for the Kylian Mbappe, or I said Timia Shas, Esiakai, Ediama France national team so far, only say a World Cup winner, Okuta World Cup trophy, and which you want to say World Cup and also with Timmy Atos Miano and a few room or Yofa Nations League and also Timmy Abwa and my name said Timiako Ye Eddie Ama France Manane at their 9 years and I was just saying Sir Osakai Eddie Ama France national team na Niama say Kosi so Eddie Mananyamia Tuma and then only say Yofa playoff no and now FIFA playoff and a Bibe Timiako so a bit blame the ever costing fee only say Europe on some city no Dodona Sebet Timiako international friendly games Dodona so a pass fan tuja near her son and near my tuma and then World Cup playoff in the Senate only say both 5 p.m. Turkey, woman in Romania, and Sibet of Italy, and so any Northern Ireland, and so and Edison Ukraine, and Sweden, Ebabonafi was and so any Bosnia Herzegovina, and Sibet Denmark, and in North Macedonia, and Suecia, Poland. Sebebo Albania, na Slovakia and Kosovo, and see the assassin of fame. Only say Czech Republic, Betinefi, any Ireland, so the Aridos na fe, on my friend Bolivia, and so any Samarin, Nina Sebetimia Basua, and we game Saudua, and no a World Cup playoff match Saudua, Nina so air passo, I don't some air tuja, now only say international friendly games Kakram, Ebetimia Basu, and then after China, and then Yamia Tuma. When say was a kata, I want to save Asia, near me Genesis Agimano, and put for a calling of Fanyatia, and over to me about some American Cano, Brazil, and France, Sebestiane, now Colombia, so, and Croatia, so, and Ridoso, and here games and Yamia Tuma, and then and me about Africa, friendly games are air pass in the Senate, now on some Maya, Yafana Ponatia, and Uganda, only Bahrain, Ebetimesia, Nafi Moldova, so, and Lutinia, City Ridoso, only say UAE, and Sini Armenia. And Sebastian of Cyprus, and Belarus, and Sebastian, now Georgia, so, and Israel, and so the Arida, so, and here games and Yamia Tuma, Nina Sebastian Basochina, games in the Senate, now only so international friendly games now, Nigeria, Omni Iran, Ebetime, Shanti Iran, Ebetine Nigeria, and see the Arida, Russia, and see Ebetine, normally Nicaragua, and see the Primus of Austria, and the Blasters of Ghana, and see the Siena of South Arabia, and see Egypt, Greece, and so, and the Paraguay. For Argentina, and as a man for Algeria, and see any Guatemala, and see England, any Uruguay, and Airport, now Switzerland, any Germany, and the Aridos in Fortuna, or Spain, Omni Serbia, and so and a bit means so Asian to a games, Nina say Passoa, or China, I don't want some tuja, now Unum say Enraso, Unum say Yofa Women's League, no, at the Champions League, be at me Ecos, now 2 games, and Enra, at me Air Pass, Unum say Real Madrid, or more Emma Timon Hotinefe, Emma Barcelona, Martino, a Boma Kensia, Emma Mosino Eti Mumianoa, and no a man side, and a Samusia or Air Classic on more, and I feel one say Manchester United, a Momano said to the fee, Emma Bayamanic Etiomo, a Boma Camian Sa, almost no Etimi Etia Mumiano, at the Ano Ekakra, and I said to me, I could say, Mananisamano, your friend Nusina Fiamrefi, and when I made in come on, said the Blasters of Ghana, a more Anya Copiamonisa, and Tiomani Austria given a Yamia Tuma, or China Sa given a bus of 5 p.m. and I given a Ebetimia Basso, and no idea training essence so at me PM on my name so echo so come on say dear coach for Tuado 26 players our tune sa Efromono and Mumienupe and Antimia Pima Brontia you have Inaki Williams and I feel Brandy Thomas Asante on Mienu and Antimia and Tianse Pranti Ominano Nyadia Mumienu Etimi Ebe Piemo no more coach in Tuja says they say we're closing the door Nyadia Obesantunisa Edia player bia biom kopim say sa two friendly games eda Ghana nem ochina yeni Austria ebona fi Monday Ghana any Germany abobo no coach ni kire se nyadia obetu ne sam edi afa player fufuro bia se omehye na sa friendly game no enkosa se wanya atu ne sada for Rashford yeboa ono amba be shebe dante no a 24 players and omohye ema training set timi course kama ene eyadia official training no se betimi abaso bebia game na ka se betimi abaso na onim se ne coach Otuado ebe kwa kotena se na afi oni player ba ko se Jordan Ayu ebe tena se na afi press conference no etimi abaso na se nchofo ne dinkomo no mo ahwe se Blasters game aye kwa kobo no sen na preparation etientiene ehwenem se coach Fono Otuado obehwe se adia press conference no so ebe timi abaso chiko Blasters camp a eyadia bibia guso a ekoyie kama pa ante no eye ne fi Blasters o mo camp a eno eba na onim se coach Fono Sika kono ede atuja se eduba bia coach Otuado ne mpedifo a omo under Blasters no omo hwe na fe ede players omo si aka wo bibire omo ntom se enfre bi mo so na Blasters no mo be si aka sa so kire mo a abrontie Fono se Enoch Morrissey a wo sina karima goma here e wo Kenya ni modebo so ani papa ni modebo kwanim yie pa e wo Kenya league no kosite be yam pedifo he na omo consider no se be ya da chira chi be no Blasters no Enoch Morrissey ase betimi abepie mo na ono se be si akan ediama the Blasters of Ghana etano ekakra ana se timi kase no a jumadi kase etimi koso our University of Ghana Sports Stadium inyana se onim se enche kra eyadia 24th edition of African Senior Athletic Championship baba so awo my germ na May and I say jumadi kase ne betimi abase no a and official launch no etimi ekoso na perifo chese jumadi no ebeba so between 12 kopim 17th May and ebeba so University of Ghana Stadium jumadi na say Minister of Youth and Sports Honorable Kofi Adams ono kasa etimi ko piem awo jumede na se nwachi ono se board chairman edima NSA Dr. Awa wono so eko piem awa se na fe ya onpo fankra eye Director General Adima National Sports Authority ede wono se ko piem Ghana Athletics Association President eye Mr. Paul Ofiseni omunyina timi ko piem anema ese timi ko kama na jumede na se Sports Minister Honorable Kofi Adams ono eye Sports and Recreation Minister ono kasa na perforto mo safre no and Okasa wa Jumede na Siente and some Sports Minister Honorable Kofi Adams ekan awo Jumede na si
meaningful to our brothers and sisters across Africa. We look forward to welcoming you. When you arrive in Accra, we want you to feel at home. Ghana is ready to host, ready to organize, and ready to deliver a championship that reflects the best of our continent. Let us work together to make Accra 2026 a moment that moves athletics forward. And to us, Ghana, a lot of things are positioning themselves right. I don't know why the Ghana Athletics chose today, Wednesday, to launch Accra 2026. I say so because Wednesday has become a special day in Ghana, the day where we have declared it as the Fugu Day.
Okay, see, Honorable Kofi Adams, Sports and Recreation Minister, Enra, Onagasa, and I echo be a Julian and I'm to say this as a Dr. Wa, Fred Awano, NSA board chairman, on a second secretary.
It tells every Ghanaian and then the continent that the government is committed to sports. We are seeing sports as a tool for uniting Africa, a tool for development, employment, a tool for tourism and sports diplomacy. So to the effect that the government of Ghana is committing to hosting the entirety of the African continent here means that
Dr. Fred Awa, one NSC, National Sports Authority Board Chairman, and I'm going to say all this as you say all the big stars from Africa. Let's just go munyina babe pimo na so America no etimia koso say we senior nti akukutam na e babe pimo na se be ya say jumede kese no ana se betimi su abasenti emfesi na fe yen soro su na no pe don aye crowd nti babe to aso na ma bibia so etimia ko enabom mikoi ma me fan check kese pa enkoma bonzogo yes bonzogo bonzogo ewo asimfosu ati se ono na uko asimfosu won se woye NDC omo communicator ati se ono na ye omo communicator ho se bibia so ebetimi akonka wanya ne tie se opese ko regional anti bonzogo no bonzogo no ntini medisi na masoro sisi ade dona ye krado a oremo to aso bidin edi roja imano from the sports monarch makramo bye bye.
Brebo eye adwumada eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi nsa free ni peduane na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yie nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote
me hunda me brebo ye adwuma pa e bia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo
ani. And no into what the left here from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplement. What sits in pan the barber, ama a year jumayi.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenum, and no pani anymore. Now a boama brabo ye jumayi. Sunny a baya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, and sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brabo here pan.
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope duduos wetua. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, wa brebo, wa woni pedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo. E ma ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi me benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ani hexa capsules any hexa mixture
akom ni nchiremu
ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa wogire ho a enye ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a kope hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apinfo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age edwadie nkrato yi atom.
When nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Pro-Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation. With special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs.
The Pro-Business Forum is more than just an event. It is a call to action. And so let us work together to build a Ghana that is competitive, productive, and inclusive, and a Ghana that creates opportunities for all.
Come, let's engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities from finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation. This is where it all happens. From the 3rd to the 5th of April 2026 at the Kwo Convention Center in Praeso Hills. Go to www.kwobusinessforum.com and register now. To register for exhibitions, call 059 555 5885 or 059 555 5995. Kwo Business Forum. Connect, promote, grow.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks.
Na yesi koko no ebua nipa pomuden pa nti nei ye kwai koko no de ye niema bebre
Power FM.
oh mani munsi oh man ya de bi chocolate ya de bi the chocolate ka crash ho ne ade ane be kodidi no anya ahoden ne ade mo mutimi ebo sa abra ne bi ewo koko na mo ye ne ho
Bacho kuko ta milure ne ade na o kanade because ha ego ara me boa ba ke pipi aje se ho koto no store abi amodi frikuma se amodi penkan e na modi aba so na e kokoto ba se ya process do ane de nyame ni ha de bi ni asa
do I the chocolate now
oh and no kra mi bi tuma no
All right, 7:45. I know pay Dwaboase. I'm here on Power FM 97.9. We say parts of the people. We also live on TV XYZ. Yes, the more you know, the less you worry. You're from Don, Kwabena Prah. Nampamcho, and nay yawada. So, echnefie, memenda, kwesiada, na Burkina Faso, or matubodanim. Entino mo amakrantos. Ewo Burkina Kromun, or mama na wachimienu. So bia sese ne nkuku ne nkaka emfiri ho na watwemienu na chi no eno de wa wo ne ma akamu no Burkina ban no ede ne nsa beto so oman no eye na dwen se omo ne Burkina ebe diplomatic talks se omo betumi address ayem hihie na se yenyanti bibia emfiri anu mu maaye enra the Ministry for Agric eye a press conference na ensama minister kan ye ne se obi anto na dwen mu oman no sabe ye ho aso yakwankro nti nei no se Burkina fo eto won boda ni mu a enya de tomatoes no bekwa atwe ye wo man we mu ye benyan toast ne dodo na dwuma bi epese adidie no ye de adi sabe minister no na akasa but hajia eye tomato fo ahema abedi akire ewo Asante region na no buna da ye ne kasa ye na aka nafua mienu na Burkina for ban no omo de ahye so no ye be se e back to Hajia na ebusan se o ma ho boa net sen car se koye no aba wo mo ahunu nyama na ni so se ne be ya enei no se Burkina for ban no ehye ase a o man ni betumi ade ne ho e wo tomatoes adwade animu anyem bi enra enhyiamu a Ministry of Food and Agric efreye no omo na omo ye tomatoes eho adwadifo ne atonfo no omo soso no omo teye na omo je ne sen nie Hajia o ahoma ne so a yemo achim Kwaba
Yaja
pacho ho ye de
Nyame adom
Sa soso ane wo Opanyi Samuel Ekufu ono no student ewa Greek mu anosan researcher obi o ye nhwehwemu ewo enubaye mu no me ehunu nubaye no ne bobre ene ne mpempenso a edru samen pacho so wa ahoma ne so ayemu achi anopayo
don mejo
so ho ye de
Nyame adom na onse
Nyame adom bibi aboko ana enche so ye benya the Honorable Minister for Agric Honorable Erikopoku na ono so abeka ye nkomo ne ho but ma me hya se mfiri ho Hajia enano bna da ye di nkomo ye twen se memenda kwasi adabeso na se Burkina for enya etobo danimu a ya hwe kyerensem aka se no edi ana mwate afa ho bi o Hajia
edi di kan na wati efu nyina ake me pa show na ye ni da se ya kama na pie no bibi betimi esinti ema ye pressure no ba fom na nra minister pie beka ye beka taye no ama ye hu se ni da so bi enu
aden
still da so higher say ye dim se e bia abra no obeba fom they say aka 2 days next na mo e papa bia ama ya yem tisia no still asaba ye so
na wo se minister beka asaye no mum no ana mama yem hihye no asan akosoro
I saw what see and Chayanta. Ye himself ban or back at the Nabana Kata, the same more who quite after, and the Nomoko. So, we say by an ama, they say you want to say a bay ye and I a ye, I chayem one to say a good swire.
But that minister ne say tomatoes near your do ha, and who he am posanki a beko Burkina, and no money in your dream.
That's the idea, just in a season. So, Tizi where the Dinia, a friend a year dog at the end. And to a stop where, or because a Benyan told you, this is the idea by and if you're waiting out to a good street, you know, one of the would be our baby. And I said, do what you want your photo the Yano Kore.
And Yano Crescent toast Nebu, Jasua, Yebenya Biato.
That is season as a death no the mine, a Chomono man, me young for the this is May and Dina, Ghana, the end of the back.
Anna
no modo
but some minister ne person chese ne e won wo man nim no e betumi aso yen akosi me nimpo a ye de a ye bedo no e beso na ye bete ana anye sa na wo ti asefa
me pa cho wo dia ye won wo man mu no mintime hu no sa ya so di wo ba bi dia nim na ye ye koto di badom no dia ene stop ye dia me hu no sa di wo ba bi bio
enti net
dia ba ye no wato di egu fridge no ene obi apedi a obi anto de good fridge mu ene wo bebo so me dia wo dia o ha obi eni wo enti sa dia Ghana dia enyamai
na je se wo Ghana ha no ye nhede ni tomatoes wo ha e beso ye to se ye yi ani afri ni ye kra free obi man so bana
ni ntosi ye ni bi wo Ghana ha ade na ye TV 3 May ekro no wo ga ho kra o mu nso o mu ni bi wo mo ba ha na betoko na wo ye TV we from December and the ekro Ghana ntosi na fa wo mo da ba maye ya ko ti se May ansa na Ghana di aba sana de ne tie ye TV
na me bo sam yemfa ne se Ghana de ne ba e ba ne sa na ya mo nkra bi so mfiri ba bi ma bi wa na eno ne somoto
Ghana de ne wo ho dia wo mo kura ba ha de tobi Niger ba ha de tobi Burkina ba ha Niger ba ha ebeto de wo mo ba wo mo nto dodo sa de ye kra dodo wo mo to kakra wo mo nto bebre sa de ye to bebre no sa wo mo na Ghana de wo bi ka se ye wo nto ti bia ye bebi akodi a debi afa na ye do
enti mi bo se no mo cast na kodi Burkina na Almost sham na watch me no say monsoa niema ni free crew nim no. Mo cars na koy na ba.
Kaka no enye say gumu. Ka no kokoro mu a edi one day na pie. Wo wura mu na nwumre. Wo be pie tinaki afmache. Ka no nemu bebre say wade mu ake. Me no wo ka say na ya wo na meta no beko. Ekwa ebeba Monday, ebeba Sunday nwumre. Ebeba Sunday afmache. Na Sunday afmache no twoma me ntaka bi antini nkobi. Sa na ye hu no.
Etimibo na chese ma omudi tomatoes udwo makodi mu obokina cargo trucks e wo nyina no obi anya ne ho ntiase se Sunday last day se mo wakra mu nto se free crew ni aba
aha sana ye hu no enti ye try the empenyimfo ne aban beka wobeka se Sunday ye premises Sunday ni tomu ama mo kwan na wo ma mo kwa ma ye kwan ene ne ye twen ade na ye nim se Sunday ye last day mo
enti edwadifo na omo Burkina sese na omo no mu edidwa no ede ansam na omo ka kire mo Burkina ho no ade a ye tata wo mo so ye ka wo mo so se omo nye na omo nkwa na eda ni ben
ye nkrofo no mu ho wo mu wuram na omo akoto atie ye ntete ho ye wuram ni akoto aba memfa ne se nete se wo wuram na wo be to apie ne nda ena di obewure mutina no obeta pie kosiada sane ye no ye nteko wo say ye to na tentosi na akwache ene di novel part no ehwo na ye last a wo modon tosi nti edu sabra na ye kodi la ene e di tourist wo ene they say one so rebel to ba pa ho nyina nti ho nyina wo mo no ene nti na man tosi boaye di that thing
na chese e free kwasiada chi kono say entosi bo no koye din a na free ne free enya mo na mo aye
Debi.
enti wo se unhu emwa bi aban ne de bo anim ha ya ohun
ye sadi ye tiemu no yenim se ehwo aban ne ye papa kasa ama wo twem se asama meka no ma twa sai ana bibi se na ye nkrofo mo oboda so e mu ye adwuma nde o mo ka kire se aban wo bekia standby yentin wo ye mpenyumfo na enim no nyina so bi eni ho nti egusu a ye twen ala
me ba haja ye da wase pa ba so mu ma me na men komra na afi me hwe se ye beba na ye nya minister na afi ye de no aba nkomo mu because wo da edomo ano na sade anope wo me ya yem hyehyee no se minister memu a no amfane na ensifo mu a me kire nsemu yi a wanhwe ya na obi di ayem hyehyee kra no akoka ni tomatoes agu ene ni ete ho no but Samuel Akufu an Greek student and also a researcher into crops. Same also. So off air ye din komo bebre am waka say as o mine ensheda ema nanimre ye when it comes to vegetables and the production. This issue of tomatoes no it's all saying e dey near how pa as a nation yen to me and produce no more.
Young agronomists, this is a great opportunity for us because all this while, the government is not focused on our minor season production. Let me tell you, actually producing tomatoes, the farmers don't work from A to Z. And in Ghana, they produce a lot of tomatoes between April and November, but most of them go waste. Most of them goes waste. So we feel like, why should we invest our money to produce in the minor season? Because minor season, the funny suggestion said the tomatoes from Burkina has low water content. That means, but the varieties of seed they are getting in Ghana, and my tomatoes named. See a minor season only in your market, and they are focusing on importer, and also the issue of my end. So on this I hope that the government will realize that we have a lot of food security soldiers, which I mean agronomists and agriculture, who are ready to produce the tomatoes. If we produce irrigation, seeds, and other testing laboratories and preservation for us. It's a good opportunity and a good start. also want to do something for the people. Say you be feeding and call for you bring vegetables throughout because they are there and there was a now. It doesn't guarantee a permanent solution to this situation. If you're in your hood, there is a time. Even if the market women will come in collaboration to support farmers to get irrigation and climate smart materials, it will help us to produce to solve this problem.
But no ministry no because the ministry is saying they want to scale up irrigation schemes, link farmers directly to markets, develop high yielding seeds, varieties, any other. And yes, I quite now the ministry in no Sammy.
That one is not number theoretically.
On so theoretically. And not practical.
No, because you take these local farmers from the grove. Even I went to Ada, that was last week, which is one of the major production of tomatoes in Ghana. And they were even at the seedling stage 2 waiting. But Ada is closer to a lot of source of water that could be used for irrigation. And they are even afraid to even produce. So the government is saying it, but we are still waiting if they are going to bring the implement.
And but your also Oko Adano experience ben unya.
They are having seedlings, but nobody is ready to propagate because they are all waiting for the season. Because in the 10,000 shim due to irrigation, fuel cost, pesticide cost, and other maintenance and labor. That's the tomatoes need price. They are cheaper. Waboka. So they are not going to. They are all waiting for the rainfall.
But are you suggesting, sir, without the rainfall, no, we can still plant tomatoes in a dry season and still have our yield? And no, how does it apply?
We can get it more than we even expect because tomato propagation, it comes in two folds. We have the seeds and the vegetation, which is the stem carton. And the stem carton have a short duration like 55 days. While the seeds have a maximum of 80 or 70 days, depending on the variety you come across. So if they're able to produce that irrigation there, we don't have problem. It's just a continuous cycle of production.
Now, but why a research into Ghana tomato no, and for instance, Burkina Diana and the Honaso, I'm out for say no nsuo wo mu emu edani ade no. And so you be na dantemu.
It's the dantemani variety, you know. They have a developed variety which cope with their environment. Their medical, their application regime of pesticide and everything is really standardized, not compared to Ghana. Ghana, our seeds are just obviously tugum. They are not really verified. They are little research institutions. Only the CRI has 2 varieties. That is the Kwabena, which is helping. But even that, the farmers don't even know. They just go to the agri shop and buy any seed, which is the mistake Ghana is doing, and it is flooring us. But Burkina is really working hard. He's really working hard on his varieties and improving his crops. But not Ghana. So if you are able to improve our varieties, we'll meet their standards. But now their varieties way ahead of us. They are able to pass through the stand without getting no problem from Burkina to here. But Ghana there, who be fear could do a bubble shikana, Burkina be profile because of the variety.
And then they all kind of some so your problem no is with the seed in a day my farmers no. And no now say it's not of high grade and
yes. And we are first factor. And we are just one single factor of it. Secondly, our pesticide management, saying so fertilizer, the government don't know about much of it. It's almost imported. And we don't really know how it even affects the crop together with our soil. Because much research isn't done.
So, and share seed, you know. Any assassin a crana ya de kwa shasi no and one is here to gumsa
me koto ye boa me ba kwa no master tu ni afet we de you nsu ko dibi na we nsu akoje na we akoje na the environment na grow resistance na pa dia who ni fa so bio.
And you better the appropriate fertilizer for a type of seed, or I mean the soil no to mean in a amaya yield na yepeno.
If the government will say or they invest in our research institute, which is a CSR, giving them mandatory, okay, produce tomatoes for Ghanaians. We need a Ghana tomato that will serve our market, tomato that can withstand our climate change. It's going to help. And if he's able to facilitate students, giving students projects on very, very different vegetables, okay, we produce this kind of vegetable with this kind of fertilizer and bring us the results. It's going to help. And that's what advanced countries like China is doing today. They invest in small projects to see the outcome, to establish to solve national problems. But we don't do that. All we do is to buy different inputs. If you have tomato variety way, maybe yield na pena. Yanka say what was the mistake? If you are no, if you fertilizer no, and then if you so dabi, you better for craft floor. Also at the end of 2-3 years, give us the same problem. Temporary solutions.
Meaning, sir, you are doing series of research into crops, and after you are putting up your own fertilizer formulations. Any a day, be any kakrampamcho, a branty and in say, your friend is Samuel Ekufu, or you're a student of a Greek and also into research. Now, it will amaze you, sir, and you might be brawaki can see a near, or the nuclear no Emma and Yama so manono. Say, I bind them a near break, na yakshia ben womu say na, sebi a bomb mine hoka, edinim dievra womu trimna, and can you be said? The so okay, so now why they bet me a supply of fertilizer every country by Norway? All right, Fabra, no diaba near Tugumua. So since independence, fertilizers are yakra upon fertilizers. A mudu was saying and emma the yielder. And no by no do was saying a penono. And you know we are just hoping and praying because Enra ye didn't come say no one caller Efre from where I think are from plains and no kind of consem. Ene yawa wodie se school a wo mu kɔ nyinaa no nimdi a wo mu gi nyinaa no ɔman no enhyɛda emo ɔmo akwanya emo ɔmo mfa saa wo mu nimdi no ensom ɔman no em sɛ saa su ni bi na wusu isame anante saa
pepepe nyinaa no ya bomodi atu ye hu atuo akwantuo kra ye tu ene ye hu sɛ bibia wo be bia wo ɔman nim no ɛsɛ wo hu ɔman no na wusi ade no wom sɛ na ade no bɛyɛ indigenous and me environment no befa learning from but ye mine my ho kwan saa o my ho kwan saa bibia ni a ye bekra na ye de aye bibia ni a o wei munko kra o wei munko fanfia munko abotire ko ye adwuma na na mboa. So we just take the ideas out instead of implementing and you sumo if the government will give us opportunity, these problems you are facing in agriculture will be a shake.
So you are suggesting, sir, when it comes to crop production, and yet so universal, sir, no baya e besu will be Israel as assessor no. Sa no baya na betumi aso Ghana as assessor. Fertilizer ebia obi be apply wo the crops so let's say ebia China ana Italy no. And yes, our fertilizer now be apply our Ghana. A bit me I aboying.
Don, even Ghana have no fertilizer will apply or northern region. No, there has to be slightly different from fertilizer will apply with eastern region.
I see.
Because they are vast in climatic difference. One soil type, one soil salinity, nutritional content. BBI is different. One pH is different. One sign is different. One wind direction is different. We have to study all of that to maximize the crop production.
Pacho, jinasoma me na Sadiki Yakubu, Edua Tomatoes, Ewo Gomoa East District. Sadiki Yakubu, good morning.
Morning.
Netesen Yakubu.
Pacho, yami adumaye.
Yeda sepa sa no pe wa be kan komo ehu na ye ka tomatoes ho ensem. Wo de oye tomatoes kuani ewo my Ghana mu. Tomatoes nuclear no say eto sen.
Yeah, sure. She said, many another way I know can. Yeah, who say Ghana Hano, a season Kuana, Adria tomatoes. Season Nichomwa, Unions of Biano with Adria. Into a no any a how back. I walk Ghana.
Patrona fe Edia Bio.
Dear Tossu Bium, in Sasia, Yadi, yes, Equiano. And also, yata Asia problems are Obaja assassins are what they are all need assassin. Would you open your phone also? Oh, no more be greedy. Somewhere the year and only young. In the office area, now call another area. And at the same time, so in Sassino, so Angasa, yes, to Edumano. Won't say, every baby, no, yes, about Crumo said they are tongue. Now, so okay, and no fee, Sabrona, woman, no cockroach for Frosso, and son with me a share, Abrabonasi. And this son, your money in an agent so tomatoes, your problem. And at the same time, yen to me, your machine. Yeah, the bebois tomatoes, Ukiano. It's an say, season on a bar. Now, but season, into a price and them. Nti do no no form ho enhye ade ni mu eche se eba ebebu nti sika wo se onya no onya
Pacho na wo aba no unya no we tomatoes ma na udua no hefa na unya free
ya ko agric store na ya koto wo ankasa so di a wo se e pro no na wo yi bia hata na wo tumi nya aba no na wo tumi di and next with you.
Eba, Mami Musa Samuel Akufu, a researcher say, ni omoton wa great store. Enu wa wo de na obe hata no asan duano. Eno ne boa ma yenya tomatoes no ne papa no se ne epe no no. Sami sa na tie.
Sana akoye wo Ghana.
No, sana akoye wo Ghana say enya standard procedure no ana.
Who say Ghana in particular, who buy a market to say Okwa Greek shop Akotoyi.
Yeah.
You don't even know the seed producer. Okay, I say the verification of the seed no here assured. Multimetron germination percentage 99. Ubaya no now in a base 60. Secondly, your seed no, it doesn't come with any regime. You should do a pet fertilizer do a sell the bono. You know, I see your local ones, you know. Very good, but you see a low yielding.
You have just one.
Just as I am real. It me support, no. Then I can no. Usha assassinate you was huge humus. A year baby, plant in the dino. They say, you know, they say you have to topsoil. So the local seeds does not help unless we improve it. You see, farmers, maybe when you are and one a womb.
Enti senka farmer me ba so Sarki Yakubu sene osi akire mu no wo was anti ase no e wo ukua yoni mu ana nam wom na wote sa enhihwe we ase power the fam Bacho Yakubu was so Emze Yakubu ahoma no article Same odaso was so Akufu Beautiful. So I like the conversation. Anywhere who open up say we shouldn't just be trying anything that's on the market. Here to me, epe enimdifuna omo go into the product. Am I the best? Send a bear enquire try and error. But as it stands now, our ministry no ne omino and kwa here muna you look at immediate solutions. You know, how would you advise the ministry? What kind of approach and adopt to ensure say anymore and you bet me and your tomatoes no yield to do IPM?
We should focus much on climate smart agriculture now.
But you're now saying
that we should say climate smart agriculture.
And no idea no.
The choir you the first will produce smart bibria. You start as bibri, you should bibri. In tomatoes, no, you bring in a short period of time.
Yeah, you bring tomatoes ni bebre.
Good.
say ye news asase bebre
da pepepe
tomatoes na ebenya na yedodo
da pepepe
no akwa na fa so ye no
normally no ye ni say no space now we no although say we minimize space no but we increase density when you increase improved stem patterns when I say you see media bit to say cow dung poultry manure cocoa pit now they are frying then you put in your cuttings you follow your regime within the no time in 55 days or 40 days you start your harvest.
Wow meba Sariki Yakubu mpacho wa babi o so Kwabena afa so edua wo tomatoes no so okoto free store wo ya ne den say na wusi edua ne farm
Kwabena seed no Kwabena seed no na abasra no wetumi etutu no edua
ede na wo ya asase no
asase de na tractor edani asase no wodani asase no na watitewo edru bebi a ese odi fertilizer emano na wamano de chese wetumi action no ba no senya ni no ebekwafa
pacho agric ya wiye no udi free ana udi free school ana udi akowie ewa afuo nim
pacho me de no di free
oh okay me pacho ne ma me musa ne a wono de ne de ni free school esa en hwehwemu no se ekwan a wode wo no bae ne faso no edua no saa ne faso edua na samyam se wote Yakubu no oka se ono ne de no honest the seed no akopɛ tractor no de abefuntum asase no na afi wa hwase edua ne kwan so no saa na eso odua no bae no
ne kwan so ano no nanso ne wo mi se kwan a obefa saa no se ogu seed no our crime ben so turn up every seed no the way of managing no na na ye shiri kabebre
me pacho busa no na se emwa bi o ha ye betumi di aboa na afi o di aboa no so ono ye Yakubu
Mr. Yakubu but over actually the way our already was seedlings no say be a wakoto seeds na ba no crime ben so na o dey fa and say ni ma ben sa na o ye no
Yo, I say, what a signal. Continue assassin the big kakra. Now they see the no ego. Now they are kakra eguso. Now they are and I said, bro, a waiting for some days, no busy. Yeah, about a apartheid. The apartheid, yeah, no about a pediamon. Never, yeah, it is so good, so the local until the Google family and Safatana Wabamana, it's not drop on Kakra. If you are not seeing this year, see the way to me, the higher camera, the way to me, to what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, so Sammy, so what first process we know? How about fertilizer no application no so person ogugu so na okumumu a won sase no ne no bai no ho na eno so mami ni kan busa no cross fertilizer no de hin no onya na odigugu so sen Yakubu betumi aboa yen se o person okumemu a pese show no bai na kwan be na ofa so okum samoa no
okay and say yeah me plan say you can share the enco school any agric school for him. You call a agric store now. You are catching say you send to a BC. Now you have more. Now this store so I'm one. Yeah, they are called to you.
Yeah, at some ben na mota catch you say a drew saying and more ben so na omo de mamu.
Almost all what you say and a drew saying and I say what I see no a drew saying. What I can say I sit 2 weeks in nti nka sɛ 2 weeks na ɔno so ama wɔ aduro sɛ wɔde yɛ na ndaba no etumi gyina no nan so.
Same, where do you want?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, meet you.
So bet me amano enro ne ba ku din de mode ekumumuwa no na onhwe se eye papa enro ne bi ne sen ene de ahen Yakubu.
Oh say ya no at times no wo no de manwa de ode ba manwo no anu na wo hwa so na wo didi udwuma nti ya na ya nhwe eduro ba kwa na se di ba ko
eduro be ne de ama wo pan.
Oh, say this is a shit and fan on it. You know, some culture say, yeah, yes,
no, the only thing now, okay. It didn't be okay. Yakubu Mpacho was on. Hello, Yakubu. Yakubu was on. Yakubu line not drop, but Yabesa raising the back on the line because Yakubu ejinemu kriafo a wo do tomatoes nyina me gide say enkoma oni eche no uyi akriafo be yedua mu be nson de omu nyina e wo san komo ni bi ene wo che enti no yentumi mfa Ghana akriafo nyina na emum no ba kui no ebetumi aye case study e de abokwan am yehunu be bi aye kire what you say enti sa na ye qualify is Yakubu back on the line me pese me hu the kind of fertilizer or apply na fe ye de akonfidie mu ahunu se sa fertilizer no papa ana enye papa Yakubu mpacho waba so bi o so
pacha
aha so ne ebusa what kind fertilizer ni bi emu de ahin na ye tie dem out pa e bi ye de ahin
omo ba ku bi by dino na menkai wo pepe bi mu nje akwa ebe mu se crops no and I say in the abano ewo ho nti wo ka kire omo a ye mom de no kre em say agric for no na eboa me that to wo eye omo akwiti agric store bi ho nti me kwa me yare ya me nya no ma ka kire omo mo no mo boa me
the omo de mawa ya eboa wo
ya me mo say eboa me na me de aye
Same, where do you want more boy?
Don. Oh, situation now make about the food soldiers. When you know a lack of extension education, which there are so many agricultural graduates, the government can deploy to do all this. Because you say the farmer is producing, but he is not specifically knowing what he's going into. At the end of the day, they accept every result. Chemicals are normally we use to stand phosphate, no many diet or no meaning class 2 chemicals.
Class 2 chemicals?
Sure. They banned it in some countries like Europe. So, these are cultural practices, poor to the extent, who say, honestly, often too much as in and he doesn't even know what is in the soil. Yen testy and soil who say, I deal with the was so unique. I deal with the was so unique. I quite my recent encounter with them in Tinkong, Obi Farm, where tomatoes almost 3 acres, and they were just dying on Saturday. And I went there to find out. Don't nobody said any tomatoes.
And no idea, no.
When I was asking him, which for when you I did under microscope.
I see.
No, I say, was that tomatoes into Nima? No one will probably womb. It is a tomatoes need nutrients, assassin. Now one block no. Near Kuno. It's a whole bunch of words in there. Also, your viral disease. And when they show sign be a plants now stagnant, you also bacterial infections fungal infection like damping of stem rot. Various kinds of disease they have similar characteristics. It is a hospital without a patient. Now who patients near? Why do you give them medication? Because I'm a This is a severe situation in Ghana. Not affecting only the farmers, but affecting the whole general population. Because no can you don't miracle.
Yeah.
Done.
Uraho, Miss Miraho,
a very critical situation in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, farmer no knew the kind of chemical or the good diane so. I'm a diane na the market.
And I also talking about testing of the soil itself. So now many times nubina. Atomi wo a small backyard garden ya. Flowers enyini wo garden in banansi a me kwati mugabe kontomire kakra bedua yi 2 months ni kontomire ni gina ni ejina nso da bia ya bie eye water hose a egusu
nsuo ne nko so hu na wa asasi ni
I see but fifi flowers o adan flowers ni fifi na adan na kontomire na fifi
eni de mfa ho asasi e bebo awa mwa me
I see
obi be ye no bi ye ntiesa wo test na wo so okay we dia ene mami me amend no ntia ne wo soil amendment
soil amendment
sure
that's right
soil can be amended
of course
soil now depleted or degraded we can systematically amend it but we are not amending we are pressuring the soil because the me fertilizer no and there and I'm a insecticide and there no na be hu sa boa no gusu wo so a you go top for no matter the box. Finding out is there any other biological way? Is there that there is a plant here producing this kind of pest? What is going on in the ecosystem? Yes, no, done.
Meba mami wie wo Yakubu fan na fe yemegu nkomo no. So Yakubu so udo tomatoes ni wi a. Wo ye de nya atofo so ye hwe the market so.
Atofo ne de unya maybe moba. No mo abefa, no mo de ko. Kaswa ni ade na mo akoton.
Nti wo do be how many acres of tomatoes?
Oh, my ya 1 acre because of my home de senya me hunu. Ya tomatoes nko aso na meye. Meye banche any potato.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Banche any potatoes. Then so e ba send you open no there.
And there many john. Na tomatoes no na there me hu say ya what challenges. Say send me near yake. Maybe or her, who so ye, san say, or sang a farmers no, yet to me, actually, and you may be any so the first on or no canon. Yet to me, who say, na a draw way until a draw way and assassin, the Baba test, I'm on saying it, and then never bought tomatoes. But this son say, yes, we need a war for it. Okwa no ko jasa asina na ebe omu se we no bebia no we bia
Pacho enti Yakubu we de tiawa aban yi ba ye ya wo se e reset into onam na odane ne ema ni se ne be aye besi kwan paso a opese kuayo peja na ya akono no afi ba akone bosumi mienu ni wanya bibia afiri aban ne ho e wa kuayo a wo ye nim
no kra ya me mo me de nya bibia san say before benya sanyo mano I was saying ka aban na titi that 2 weeks bi so ye hie ku afọ the war sabi no wakwa kosi antiti bi ndi bibi ni a wo so betimi de wo haw atro mo enim say o me call for no say na etro me na ja say omo so mo amwa but me de me nyan hu saadi ene bi wo me side.
All right. Mamina Yakubu ase Sami be wrap up amaye because this is a developing story. After Sunday, and Yebehu says yes, Yahu akwa hu hia mu anase yahu ahehan yen. Because in the words of the ministry ne dear, or how bia nhede ni ho sa, ye hu betumi aso akwankro na afi ye tomatoes no dodo se ne ye pɛ ne wo man ni mu no ye nim modern boy minister ne bo ye nim ne nim de e wo kuayom. But after Sunday, Anna will put him to the real test to say, indeed, he lived by his words. And I said, I mean, you know, they were just mere rhetorics and our actions really speaking louder than words. So, Sammy, as we wrap up this conversation, no, dear Futu na adibema abino ene ekuafo asebe omo wasa yem hihie no efa tomatoes ho enano pay.
Oh, Namika said this is just a wave of awakening.
Good.
Because the government in its power will definitely do its best because there is a food security issue. You know, na buying to be born home modeno. Yes, yambo modern say you be buying because sometimes no see a field need information just to help these farmers and just to help ourselves. And it easy my because Obia they know use it. If you say then I'll use on person beka. If you say then I'll ever on person beka. But sankie na if you akuma muni babu ma now market woman today no pay. Near standardize the price. Say me produce 1 acre of intosa. Menya misika say ya. Eba wa obia de misika besen. But me say produce tomatoes. Na me boka. Me because a human air being data. And secondly, any production or processing center. In the major season, tomatoes boot a fair qua. Done. So they are not no pictures. Tomatoes fair qua. In the major season, even as at October, even at Tinkong, we share crate of tomatoes are Google found due to transport issue. Logistic issue due to poor pricing because at the end of the book scanning in Abese. So the government should, even if you standardize tomato price for farmers, say okay, this is the quantity of tomatoes and this is the price you are selling. And if they bring processing center, we are tomatoes here now in your market Fabraha. I know that the Ghanaian farmer with all his strength will find a way to produce no matter what. And we the extension officer will devote ourselves to help this situation to be curbed. It's in America and say, you're mining in an arsenal. Near you start buying, near you should be a young say in an RTA, near Kamboom, then a minister need the baby and you and I support it. No, some work for any irrigation, any storage facilities. No man, name to be a seat.
Good. Nyankopon Shraupa no adaje. So now we've exhausted 45 minutes of radio and TV airtime. Yede ISR and church we Nyankopon enka ho anope wo shefum ni afrewa wa my this input same as Yakubu a ono so ye Kuani ewo Gomua East District. Pamcho Otifri Yakubu Kuani ono Gomua East District and afi Samuel Ekufu a great student and also a researcher. Mama me feedback say oh you need his contact just hang on. Na mojo kra na ya mumfa nyehwe yate abre. All right. Command Dawson yenda ne foforo so.
Join the biggest conversation in town. We are live on Facebook. Get interactive on X, Instagram. Kwabena Prah, the dawn is on.
All right, Yanko big push. Sule Dramani ewa ha for region. Na under the big push yen Isa na ye lensa ye follow project no enran ye hye nkomo say we are not looking at soul sourcing enya ho ne ye ni hwe wo de ye soul sourcing kra na yenko say adwuma no mo ye. What is the level of progress of the work on the road eno ne pese ye hunu ne so o ma anya adwuma na eno ne be mo hunu say soul sourcing no afeni ene o mo ba be chia yam. But for now if they are delivering on the worker ene na am say esi etumi eme yakoma eba form Sule Dramani wa for region and then we are looking at a year at Trensua Hidiem on the Goso Kumasi stretch. It's under the big push. Sule Dramani, good morning.
Morning, Don.
That's the same.
Oh, Nyanko Fadum, Bibiada Nakwem.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, Bibiada Nakwem, come.
All right, and that big push, no, yeah, I have four. I transfer with the Gosu Kumasi stretch and they're quite near Cossain.
Menu amedase, a chief for Bekayashan and so a bear was swimming in the boy chief for Mania say, Ube Timua have Mantemo under the big cushion. Quayana, a year Dagonicus, the Padma have for a quay free go so come by for PM a war, Kepa, and none a year Dagonipa, Edema, Ghana for now by way by and any Manumuna, Anna or Chair say, Kofi Job and Sambra Quanos, the Sedes Veya, obey me, I quino at me every year. Na best busumi mienu ne ebo ase fo amane ne na yesere se Kofi Job e di atfat ne e busu free ma ban e de ba akirensua na ene de amene wo kase ma ba be fiem e wo kwan no so be dia mi gina no amo omunim ahafu yie no e yesubiri so don meje di se be dia omotonton gade ne enwo ne sa no ma no one kwanyo de ahaye mu mpotu ya so ntimunim ha yie papa subiri so ana me wo ufri akirensua nsuo no bashidi ma ekwan so ana maba begina enano pa me ne mu kasa na ubehwe kwan ne se de omusi egu eba na omudi prima ban agusa ba betra trensia afi na ne omudi omani aba bedru subiri so a enchebe se na wotwe mienu ekona miensa so de ometimi de kwan no akwa akopiem anasa akwa akodru hwidi na ye ne site engineer na edi nkomo no omo kire se kwan no omachemu mienu your first phase ni every my buying ekopim hwidiem omoye wi na afi the second phase no every hwidiem akwa kopiem
Sule gina he na ekwan na ne quota thickness etisa efri me wrist ekoka me elbow no
minu ya sana tie ye
ne Kofi Job eye wo ho no
Kofi Job eye wo ha ne
Kofi Job na adan asphalt na wapagya musa no
Minia sana wapagam na omo kire se de omo de agu no eye 70 mm 70 mm omo wi a omo side bi beba beto so se des be unam kwa no so na ye tron nti we na wa ye ne de enye the final stage no o side bi beba beto so ansana kwan na oye de ama hafofo no obekire o kire se kwan papa ana oye de ama hafofo na adi system e wo mi ne se kwan ne se edie bebi ye kromo ana se bebi ye wuremo waya gatas ni na e de asokwan ne nkyɛnkyɛn so des be a erosion bia entimi ense kwan no enti kwan na oye edi ama ahafofo no ye beka adwuma na oye ne se de mu hwɛ no wo emfoni no so saa pepepe ana ekoso wo hanam ubepiem wo hanam a ka se wa eye adwuma anope ye bepiem be 7 mu ho no na atfat no ana so quota no omanane a omudi bi egu kwan no so eba nti hwebe enche bia na ebia first phase na omoka se omudi be kwa kosi e wo hwidiem ansa na omato so second phase no omatimi awie ni nyina e wo hanam nti ubepiem wo hanam a ababe ye ndi system ababe ya ho afo ase aban ba so enchei be se bosume be afene bosume be miensani a ahafofo atimi ahu ne se quota ana omudi agu so ehwe ni mu se enche bia no yebekwa akopiem ewo go so na sede na amanfo free go so ene ne mpotemu ekokuma so ugere oduru bekemu nkwanta ansa na waprapra ho no ni nyina etu ebetwa ana kwan no so ohwe kwan no so a eye kwan tempon kesi a yebeka so waba ma uhwe prampo na obetimi aka se ebia eye double road a ebia be 3 lanes na emom ne eye 2 a ye hwe ni mu se Kofi Job di na adwuma no ebetimi aba wie kwa koduru go so no na aba be ye ndi kasem na enye kwantempon no nko an wo ye empenifo me enya ne tie se nkronkro no hwidiem town akirensu town rules obeye town rules obeye obefa ye nkasem town rules edin free nkasem akwa akopiem ewo nkrankrom ni nyina obeye ansa na watimi die duru go so kro no ma hwe se go so town rules no so ni nyina Kofi Job betimi aye ansa na watimi afri kwan no so ye na omudi nkom no mo kire se oma baso no di said esese omusika omu release certificate kwa aban ne ehwe se omusika ewo so omode mo no omode be mo nto omode mo hyehye so dia enche bia mfinhye mienu a omode am so omonye kwan no enya de bia mfinhye mienu no ebetimi aduru ani nyina ombetimi aye amana ba be ye ni kasem ede ama ahafofo nti under the big push no ahafofo yebeka se yakede ne a ye de be busumi mienu etwa mi ndie na yebeka se bronya na edi ye no na efa bi from my ban urban nyina de quota so na omudi ibronya na ababe ni kasem e de ama hafofo ababe ni kasem de ama omo free safety ne achi ebe sene efa kwan we so e de kokuma ase drivers for sanso na omo use moto okada for omo a sebi omo tie e wo kwan ho ni nyina ababe ni kasem e de ama omo kire se enche bia de na mfutua na eku omo ne saa no ma no ni nyina tu etumi etwa ewo afo ne mpotem e beka se kwantem pon kesia na eda ho no ni nyina ofijo hwe ni mu se obetumi aye ne kama enti ye hwe ni mu se be gina se no se ahaye kwantem pon a cars ne eba speeder omode nam kwan no so no e ya na ehu sebi afekura na omo ye kwan no na o hwe se the drivers for no enam kwan no so ni speeder omo kona na ehu yie papa nti besre ashankafo ne se omo nam kwan no so a na omo anyanto ase nkakra se so ya omo betimi aye kwan no e de ama afo ye ne engineer ne edi nkomo no o kire se omo ba ye ne de omo face challenge ya empenimfo omo wa hafumantamu ona bo alaji Paul Zauda erikopoku na ye regional minister ono so bua na afom bia se omo betimi ammo omo necessary support no se ya ombetimi aye kwan no so etimi awie ntem ana timamfo omo te kwan nchen no so no fane so omo machines na omo nuoma no omo di che omo hwe ni mu se bi obia mefa hwe se ya kwan pa omo hwe ni mu so ombetimi aye edi ama hafofo no ombetimi aye edi ama hafofo se ya under the big push no kwantempo no ebetimi awie na amanfo kokuma se ne nkran ne mpotemu a
well, Sule Dramani, that's a comprehensive report, no doubt. Said the next time, Yebeba Hafono, we look at progress of the work. Now, for here, Bedia Conjunction, Cam 15, Sifi, Adabo Krum, yeah, Quinone others are under the big push for Hafo region. In Tianopedia, Maya Nawase. Wo amania wo dia boy ne koso for wani di project na chi ebremu no ye besan aba hobi o Sule Dramani ye da se anope all right, but hadeba ko a it amazes me you know the kind of equipments Kofi Job de work kwan so because I know how Kofi Job started e bi na no ne akafa Ibrahim Mahama ho no say si aboa our indigenous companies mile bia ni ho foreign companies na kwa omuntumi nkobi enti the kind of equipments mokofa China for Brazil for ni adeba wo mo deba no and this yetimi resource our local contractors just look at the level, I mean the kind of equipments egu kwan so heavy duty equipments there in Brazil for ni deba here contractor for ni deba ya Kofi Job enibi there na mo China for ni deba ya Kofi Job onibi enti this is about time si pesa ye bua na sika ne call mining mu ye empower our local contractors whether in mining, in roads, in oil, bebia no the likes of Kelvin Ochromoni adi nyina no ye empower omo no mu nyedu sane ye be sika ne be call mining because omo ne they will employ indigenous Ghanaians a few technical expertise no mo fafra broche de bad ya kan nyina ye Ghana fo nko a enti wo mpewe a na sebe open he kaya amotuo mu ana what you say
biggest conversation in town. We are live on Facebook. You're interactive on X, Instagram. Kwabena Prah, get done. It's on.
Yemfa enchasonko every True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ema yahwefo a mohwe ye na mutie ye nsabe True Word Pharmacy ena akofa enu ahodo na edi free India edi abedu omega na mu ama FDA fo aye nhwehwemu agiato se ye no eye papa ebo adwumanti Ghana fo emfansa wo ho yare True Word Pharmacy ye no eye India hahama ena yakeka bom edi aye ahabando ya eni sunsanso boni bia ye no yemfa aduro baako ense yare mi no wo True word pharmacy aso ye de ye no ye de baako bia esa yare baako na wotwe etwa mu no mama ye no edi nkomo efa ye ni aduro no ho na wotwe ye no edi nkomo e de afa diabetes na afi hypertension ho eye yare bia edi ganafo nya pa na emre bia etwa mu no ye ka se obi anya diabetes a ubehunu na wa free ni nipadua so ana se ubehunu na ekuru ato ne ho wa mia ekuru na amanfo kra ebo ne bayi esanse ekuru no entumi enwu nti wobi mpo de ye ka se wonya diabetes a esanse ye ni aduro ebedi etwa mu a wodi betu yare na asinti ehu ayem hihye nkoampo etumi kunu ntem nanso ene de atadwe yate dende ye wo India fo aduro True Word Pharmacy ye de aba ye frɛ azaka me pacho azaka no ye diabetes aduro tatahwe na me pacho diabetes no ye wo type 1 na ye wo type 2 me pacho say ye type 1 na say type 2 no me sunsanso no ni nyina the same thing me pacho say obi nye diabetes ni bia ade baako a aya otadi hunu pa ene say aya nipa no wodidi kakra bia na yese ekom esan de no wonu munsu a enchene ne minimu awo na yese ensukom esan de no wo ho a na wani kosua no eso ayo ble ntu hwa ade a unhu ni yie na diabetes no ema wosote ufiri unipadua so ne se ne medikan aka no ekuro beto ho ubemia ekuro no enwuda se ne ensunsanso no esitie bia anasa wako hospital mpo na doctor akacho se wonya diabetes se eye wo maame wo papa wo kunu oyere obusuani bi ena yesi wonya diabetes ne wato enura ato obi temi da se abra wa na wa ma ne kura so nti uwura ni dan mu a diabetes nuro ntoa ya wasua egu honom no enya asem ketwa enso yare no kwa na eko nanima wo twense odumankuma wu ebefa nako ne pacho se ye diabetes a hwehwe India fo aduru a ye frɛ ne azaka na into diabetes na se emfa ema na enu achi ye wo vivado wo honoma vivado no nso eye mojabroso anasa hypertension aduru tatahwe sabe wo my Ghana mu no me pacho o maame no o papa no aya na me ka se asofo mpo eneto vivado ni kase esanse ukọ hospital a yesi obi pe no ewo hworo mojabroso wanya mojabroso yare na uyem ehihyew ewo ho a na wotwefofo obekọ no yesi obi pe na abafom na chese da bia wudi hospital akoni abasa me pacho uye obi a hypertension edunya anase mojabroso edunya wadru eye vivado ye True Word Pharmacy yakofa edi free India edi aba amanfo edi ho adanse me pacho mojabroso nsunsanso ni bi ni se aya ema obohyehyew utiri etai epawo ne yekane hypertension headache afei nso aya na se ne osi home no ohome ne ensisi su akoma no ebo pre me pacho aya na obofono aya o se obefe nsunsanso no de edoso se wako hospital na doctor akacho se wanya mojabroso anase hypertension anase abibia ubi pine ewo hworo a bomodi ase eye wo maame a mesrew emfasika na enhye obotom emma maame no emfa wuo areho enkowu anase wo papa no wo mfatiasefo asase so esense senia wo musitie bia no no twedi ampon edi adomwa no yare ya na obi benya wa na efi yare enti se ye hypertension a me pacho wadru eye vivado ye True Word Pharmacy ye de abadwaman so na ye no maka cho se wo my Ghana mu de baabi a wobekọ bia ubenya ye no ni bi ato na esan ebrenti ne yentumi mu boy yare ni nyina so abibia ye ba ye fa yare ba ko mienu miensa na ye no edi nkomo edi afa ho uye obi a wanya entini mu yare a me pacho ye wo nerve alive wo ho a wo ma wonsa ka bia ebeboa wo oba a o menses emaye eba a oti pains insufi bi egu ye wo lady photo ho a maka cho se ndi wo social media no so a ema no efum e wo TikTok and Facebook no so na fe bema waye mre ewo kate so no ye wo May 40s wo ho a wo ma onseka bia ebeboa wo pa ani aduro ne de abibia ye ka cho se True Word Vision capsules ne eye tatahwe wo my Ghana mu de wo bia wonya ani yare bia no eno ena woje na baba wo ye bema na waye mre ewo kate so maka cho se May 40s no ma onsenka bi na prostate yare nso edunya ye wo prostate ewo ho obi akoko help se eye internal na se external pa so no ye wo pa liver wo ho a wo ma onseka bia ebebo True Word Pharmacy de yenu no chese eye enu a etu yare ase ensresre yare anase enre yare na ase etu ase kra me pacho ye number ne da o TV screen so no fana frey e wo 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628. Yada yahwefo eni yetifo nyina ase. Nyame yadoma na otwe da sende. Yene mu besia di ehye.
Streets, what's neighbor ball left and right? But what's in your mind? And only a Juma note as here. Obi a chami momo says 1,000 Ghana. Hey! Killer, why are you now? A guy rough. What? I said this one is for a breakfast. And no pay no, you are on fire. Me that's your. Now I say nega man for be so mu hear me number na hom so awaya me. All right, we'll find number anymore. Little George Health Shop, Apostle. Good morning. Now, it's a sign of pay.
Yes, I don't know. I don't pay you on fire. You're on fire.
Apostle.
Radiadum, you go so. Yes, I don't.
Yakodi holidays now, but we don't make it.
Debbie. Me and Cassandra, my busy in Nam Timian, Accra Hana.
Okay.
My share, all my jiji and Trinam and Coconam Nakra. Ebia the bishop free Jimmy Mamia. Ebia number the Bevami. I may train.
If I hear you say Easter about.
Next week, yeah. Yadiani Amani. Yes, Aman. Oh, and ye be brace. As I would say, ye padia. Time I was reflecting on near Yesu Yema wono any woman in a relationship. Near Yema on a son fast oben a woonya. And
no, watch I say you are a man of the gospel, a true apostle and paydas a pal. Yadam was a Little George Health Shop, send us more beckons, apostle, and none of Pencomo Hono. It's if one year for a crowd, fire call.
Me and Chawa no pay na yamo akwaba emra TVSYZ and a Power FM 97.9.
Thank you.
Ya trans say ya said ebe ya wo ubenya pomuden na enkomo ye di watimi a participate na said omampani bi a watwa kan say wonye spectator na obey citizen no enu nti na ya na ye bo wapomuden ho dawru e de kire mesrew anopay men trans ma yade enshow so mamemfa sema edi kan no enka asem minchrew empani se meye na maye eni manyanye enenam ne brofo ye procrastination is a thief of time meye na maye eni manyanye enenam eto da bia ubetie ye da bia se ye bo Little George ehun dawru ye ka wa pomuden ehun asem ye di hu nkomo e de kire da bia enso se ebeye a ubefa phone na number ye de atudwa no wafre na wapomuden no a ahya ase se editoriality ahya ase se ma wo science ahya ase ma wo ehun senkyerene one Little George edi hu nkomo na yetumi aboa wo no wo de enne ochena o me fie adwuma ba edura nwumra o mame nkomra saa o de ne me enne ochena wani beba ho so no na aba beto na Kwame Mpadu nwumtofo hina wanya ne ba biko ne nwumbi osese wu se bode wo yi abre na wa me amfre no kokko a na asi ne pro ekwan so na wotena ase na wo ye enye hwe eda ubehunu se eye hwe no na won so unni hwe enu nti se yen nya adaje na se ye mre eba ebetena fidikasi yi so na ye ni edi nkomo efa wa pomuden wa sebe enye mfa so boni bi nti na Little George ema yetu anamo eba betena ha na emu odo a owoma nipa wiase de nipa gu no eno na otwa di adwene pa a obenya de ama no eno so mfaso na Awurade edi be hira no na ma ono nso wanyini ache eno nti bra oboa se Ghana man yenya yaresa no na Awurade eyi no efiri yade ene amane nyina mu eno nti na ya na ya betena ha se ye ne ubedi Little George ehun komo eno nti yesraw emfa line no ento ho me ka say me ball line no pa o se o Little George di dia matesa o Little George line me wo ena matro wo hey enso wo tro eno anamo ben ena wutu wo ho pacho da ben na wo frɛ se empo Little George we ni na ekoso die na obetumi aye ede aboa me yetena ase yetwanya agi bum na esai a afe na yetu anamo to da bia so ya na papa na se usi krom se wo ye work kakra na usia ye nuanum bi afe na o try so be jogging afe na o try so be walker utimi se watena ase ama cholesterol gini nipadua nafa watena ase ama srade afa ni nipadua nyina se bracha ase kwe afe na watia si krom se wo ye exercise se de be ya srade no be free ni mu enso bobo ba no chase no oteye ne se ye di won komo se ya enso wanfa anya asem wambua wampentu ho anamo me pacho tie entena se mane nsa yansa woye wo ba na wutie me sesie sabiota frache wote se unufu benkum ne nifan emu atwun se edwe wote se yade ewo unipadua nim what is a dwabi aba beda unufu nim enu nti ene nufu a enkesese wo ma ene ukunu enya so mfaso no wo mu so mu a na wo dandan ho sa we enya de a yede di agro breast issues anase nufu mu nsem yade a ewu hia ama wiase nyina no yeyi dabi edi esi wo se sa ada no yede bosumi mu a esi wo ede masebe ema wo mu enufu mema bi wo wa se opewsen na unufu no sebi otafrache yeyi free opa anhwa odo wo ma no eso ate akire no behwe no na wado ama moa edi enu nti na Little George say yen kan chow say wo ye oba pa na wutie yen unufu no se dwa bi aba bedam ebi a wo ye bema wo so wo yiri nufu no sebi wonu se biribi dwa bi aba bedam oba wutie me sebi unufu mu twe dwe entna se ntwen mesraw ye ma wo adura akire ewo nsunsanso ye ma food supplement papa ebeyi saade na firi ho ye kasa de ensasi yebo ne ye ka no ye tumre akire sie se wo ba Little George aso ye na obeto adanse a ewo wa uhu bedwiru na emre no so nti ye kase ya betena ne abebo adanse a adanse ne beji mre nyina enu nti ne ye nya botere se ye ne kasa ipacho fa wo phone no fraying 0243 14 0213 0243 14 0213 Frey say ya me no kasa ya entu nheda sa wetu asheda no da wani su bebru na betwa hwese tim afa na ne ye betam ansa ne ye du bekodra ya sabe akora no sebe ne ya bonsu onyinu sa Little George Health Shop any health shop ye di ensasi ebo akukudro muli ye nya akukudro eti abonten ebo ye health shop no ehu dawru na wankasa wo bewura ho na hu no health shop no a health shop no nko ade wayaresa no eba mesrawo eye 0243 14 0213 0243 14 0213 say eba organic and natural medicine padia and we Little George ho no say ho a minim baabi a oko pacho yasue ewo tema community 5 PV obey runabout no eso pacho udu PV obey runabout no so na wudi wani kire so te said ye wo praise be asori dan ne ho a ye wo ekwani mfimfi ho pe se wo fi praise be asori ho ewo community 5 na wudi wani kire PV obey runabout no so a sa mfimfi ho no eho ena yasue ewo enei ye biemu kese enam adwuma panti abrofo krafia bruchire eba ebebisa yen sene yenya yen organic and natural medicines sene yenya yen food supplement papa etimi ema yawa etwutwi ewo wunufu no efiri hoko to anamo entena se ma enyinsem ansa entena se ma ensayansa enne ya unye nsunsanso no to anamo na yebeboa papa obi hweme anase otie me sese ya wo beda be sore no waposo asede ye di nnua abobo me yesofo tienie pa minim sunsum mu nsam ana minim honam mu ensam minim niema eye sunsum mu ana minim niema eye honam mu problem a ye wo bebre wo man mu ne say ade ne ye honam mu problem a ye pese ye de sunsum mu solution ena eka ana eye sunsum mu problem a ne ye pese ye de honam mu solution eka mpacho where you are supposed to use anointing if you use wisdom you will fail but where you are supposed to use wisdom if you use anointing you will also fail sa ade no eye honam mu a ye bompa ye sen ye ma wa kwankyere sen enya adwuma wonu se enwo a ye de agu so no ebetimi ache bayere boto enso still wapomuden no se de tia na tie ene ya fra little George na ha de ubewu se na enya mpaibo ena na wo ha wo hu bebre no ne eye mpaibo no ye mpaibo ye je mpaibo tum ye je nyankopon tum ye de ayare saba no atum nanso ne enya mpaibo no mesrew jai asofo wo chinchin ye so na ye da o me ye nda na frefre ye sa e wo bra little George abie ne ntuma mu de ama o se bra na omwa be ma wo me masama kofom oba infertility akofom be ma low sperm count how pacho unti na little George wo eni nkomo keke enya din odi awoni yankasa keke eye free consultation baby a wo no does not matter baby a wo no de enye no ho asam ne yeka wodi ne se woni yen be kasa kwanya e be fa so ye be boa no enunti na little George health shop ewo ho 0243 140213 pacho frese ya entu nsheda sa wutu sheda no how me ye na mayo no twe woni yema ko akiri 0243 140213 pacho frese ya 0243 140213 pacho se uye oba na wutie be dura na dwoa wonna esu twitwa efiri se obe sori beye 8 times sebi akogu nsuo obe sori beye 5 times 6 times first no yeka ne ya de ahye mema no nko a edunti mema no ehu little George akira kwan anu mu bowura ho food supplement papa organic natural medicine papa any nsunsuanso bia any side effect bia ya de ma wom obi a odaso complaining on the prostrate ho eye will be at one friend 0243 140213 send the pan no that so complaining on the prostrate ho but will be after the phone no friend 0243 140213 na on little George Edin common no ye bema prostrate in some sa wo jonso na emu apai mienu ne yakatro se wo be won tafo no sa nsam no wo jonso asabe na asade wa jonso awie sabe mpanimfo anim wa prum enso still as a jonso no bi akam ebia na sabe otafracha you are wasting your waste sisi no you are wasting your waste every time and na wo de akote only little George din komo a ena obehunu se obi wo a otime boa ema mema ye de ehunti mema ehu won de wo nyina di hu nkomo ama ene jonso a ye da sorry ne akodjonso 1 hour 30 minutes ni asa akodjonso 15 minutes ni asa akodjonso ni nyina to atwa e wo sa mema no wo mu aka ye ema efri se ne yesusu se eye mema pe ena wo sa problem no afa ne ehunu se ema binumu ebre anadwo a Sebiota frache enye diabetes Sebiota frache womo no enye prostrate because omo nye mema se emba no so blood danoa eje Sebiota frache Johnson no a mre bo no sonson ne ma so de Johnson no kogum no aye mre eye week a wo be sorry adjonso be 10 times 5 times 6 times 8 times na enade na ebi ma wani so nyese wa wo foforo na bofra ne ma wonda na mmom oblada no ayemre me pacho uye wo ba utie me problem a me boss wi ufam to anamo only little George in Kasakeke only little George in Kasakeke ye wo tema community 5 PV or be run about no so esro de corporate bi ho ye number no pe na wo hia woni enkasa ye wo wo mo ayatete wo mo asabi otafrache woni mu nipadua onim sede yade tie enuro tie ene niema papa ebeboa enye jiwe na fa we ka ho odi we ka ho ya fa we nso ka ho o sawaji we de na esase onya we ubefiri ho no na eka susuro wadaroma 0243
0243
14 02 13 Freya say 0243 14 02 13 me sorry so na dwuma die na to aso mranti anum energy drink bebrebe no munyai cafe no kun only little George nkasa keke
na no ba ku yi a omo dragon
oh it's a quite the FDA be clear free market so free because emerante ni wu
me ba me tro bi du aha and like we were graphic must say stakeholders call for urgency on food labeling due to kidney rise because any man be bra ho aye to a ye label ye bo fruit sade a chen so abeda hu sade a chen so oto wie na o ba say di emu bon plantain chips yenim ni expiry date.
No kwa de ho nsensam kura agumu kura nya asem ketwa.
Enyema bebre ho a ye ton a ase ye jeje mu a ma hawkers no omudidi a.
Na yesu ye didi a until we did 35 years they call 40 no na chese kidneys ni na wi yo.
For the energy drink ni de yawo mate for no. Omo energy drink no.
Na boys be baby am ya so say boys when you be hu ne krakrom so kwa de say omo san de niam bi kura esa frafra.
Da bi be wuntem. Into omo fu.
Yan fra ye ni nkomo 0243 14 02 13 0243 14 0213 any nkomo sesia Yankopon chance medasi
That's right. We think of Ghana first. You are the best.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na me sisi so me sisi na aka me na to na twetwe me nya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa asa miracle bi wadro no just ma funu pra so je sia twini anka me humi sisi so me humi ana sisi o be ka se de bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni ti mi bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edo na anka se de Nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo se sinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru abe 6 years ni o tema di am ye ma di se ne me jana ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture di tema me kase Nyankopon no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntia se
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 02489288824 and 020100002.
When nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Pro Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation. With special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs.
The Pro Business Forum is more than just an event. It is a call to action. And so let us work together to build a Ghana that is competitive, productive, and inclusive, and a Ghana that creates opportunities for all.
Come, let's engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities from finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation. This is where it all happens. From the 3rd to the 5th of April 2026 at the Kwo Convention Center in Praeso Hills. Go to www.kwobusinessforum.com and register now. To register for exhibitions, call 059 555 5885 or 059 555 5995. Kwo Business Forum. Connect, promote, grow.
Osodi na nyipa brɛ inside na mon dress na enkono na abochoko wo wankɔ ne ya oh me ho fa me ba ko bra Mako hospital krama e catch him say malaria. Malaria nurse man no. Also dey e kai edu herbal clinic. Hey malaria wo beto na ta. Wo dey do bia ba friend Edek Malacure mixture. Mamumbo bi na no. Malaria be fever be Edek Malacure mixture. Genome no bottle.
Edek Malacure, anu odin, etumi malaria papa. Edek Malacure betimi fever no ho. Eti de yi hame.
Edek Malacure mixture.
Ebema wonu mu atoso.
Edek Malacure mixture. Eye papa.
Enti hwe moja mu nsa wo atridi ansa na wa fa atridi edu.
Apemfo abata wo mo manufo ne kwada wo ne fiedi mienu nka ho. Edek enkwasombo FDA ahwe sa edwadie krato yi mu agye atomu se eye.
Hello Ghana. Payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win. Up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play it now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch if you can. Baby discussing pound. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the Endemic Inheritance Project.
So that's about it. I know pay that little George Health Shop for us say Yemrefi na fe Yemedin Komono. So I told you earlier on say Ebrebemwa we have another guest on so pass through. On none of the is just a passing through. No abe confirm an incident at the Amaye because near Yatin Enra from Kumasi say drawings are students ekoye at no cost, no expense to the state. When ya jankroma the enibi. Yeah, one more year, you try $100 the command microphone there be. This one was for free in celebrating Ashanti Festival. But I did change and I'm on for Aqua say paintings, you know. Now, oh yeah, honorable, seriously. I mean, show pictures need been show. I'm on for Eddie near my coffee film. Aden. And same pin. Pamcho, yeah, we have original minister, the honorable Charity Gardner, Obabe Kayensa Ewa. I told you earlier on Sunday. Your special guest I need to be in Komono the regional minister for Ahafo region, the honorable Charity Gardner. Now honorable say me boss assembly so no. A training snum honorable her photo no the Omakoya Shama menano. When you Omakoya Shenano.
It's too bad.
Very bad. Very bad. Now police was your launch a manhunt. Into the police will be to me at your Mudisa Rukasem ne Diamaya. Yamu Akwaba Emra Power FM TV XYZ to Mama Charity. That's the same.
Yamia Darum Manamo so.
Yamia do baby aboko. I have for the same.
Yamia do Mohia Mobo. Be a coso come.
Now by no way request.
As some piety. Obayan Safoso Munuya one can some. They mouth to some Kakrewa Supreme. Yo, coffee, oh my woman, oh many Yamana. Any baby, watch out, they are wearing one in part.
Hey, honorable say, honorable request or no, say, no, a man motivation, the morale, high. No, to me, they are set a very good tone for the conversation. Or shall I say, so to I'm in 2 microphones, so I foresee a or about the one in any dana. Bibi Aboko, dear Mama Charity. Yeah, that's it. So I have for it's now a region on its own. I have for a region. Ububusa say a dear pa na assassin, dear dawn, yeah, the dawn. the don na me be adwuma ogos so am say time am ye adwuma ogos no na wati ya wo na echi kakra
yeah
ba okona busa o be kam ho asem achiro ye busa na asai busa kwam fada busa honorable Ekopoku busa Alhaji Collins Dauda busa nas busa Modestus yeah busa Alhaji Ahmed
busa honorable Asabri
obia o be ka achiro honorable net saying
Nyame adaro
ahafu boko there
Nyame adom bibie ekoso
ahafu is not a region a region on its own it's the same say
don Nyame adom nansa na mekasa no wa woni tia baby eye adwuma de ntimi nkasa wa bra yemfa wo nchi asronko ema wo
mo
eno nti ansa na mekoso no mefa mo fidi kese so na me de nchi asronko e de ama nananoma trankonye wa ahafu region across the 6 constituencies na 6 districts no mechia obibia na nanoma hemafo imamfo asofofo a ewo region ni mu nansa na no medwumedi a medi na regional minister no wonkofo mo bo mechidom ama me mu aye duru till abedu this time timi nkasa enja me ankasa me papa honorable Alhaji Collins Dauda na me nja ne ba honorable Ekopoku na fe me MPsa omabeka ho sesi ya yedi djuma ene me MDCs me from the big 6 you made the bia me the bia mo no mo bo mechidom and then of course me women organizers so me base pan women's wing
good
and so mona ahwa me di mechi abedu this time and to me den chia strong kwema Hajia Safia idrusu na me sande ma memuna gausu no say me days as regional women's organizer no
good
mona na ye me deputy akra me da ho ye regional women's
organizer beautiful
mona mo ye me deputies and to me den chia strong kwema wo mu na me the ama regional executives ya papa onabo ya and then back to question say I have yenya region yes MCT no almost 8 to 9 years ni ye ho free bono proper ehun na don de metimi akakakra ne say obi biara woni ma hafo before any half now say there's been a lot of improvement me can say on say because I have for a virgin region and I'm trying to say so na fe na area na be 1990 no enyoma ye hu ni say we are doing well even though say it's not the best but I know that we are putting in a lot of effort to bring the region to match up to the traditional regions ye ba ye no say wa hwe ade ba ko em say ye hia e wo region mo a na be ma ye tumpon no yenim so obia pese otu kwan ekọ amanone ena nyama amanone nso nko a ye nuanom kremofo obia ni so ade hunu ne se nka obekọ hajj akohu mo promised land ansana se ala beto ne nsafe na wato ne nsafe enso as region na yeni regional passport office enso ene his excellency John Dramani Mahama Daroma ene minister for foreign affairs Adaroma yenya yankasa regional passport officer
beautiful
pese we unya passport and take you more than 3 days gra and I won saka hafu goso
wow
me can na your problem pa ba kwa na yewo your rules wankasa udi wadanse
good
mesisi aba kwa na ye major problem na ye ma ban to go so afa so recently obi hu sisi ayetum ko ta
no I no pay report and me buzan say na level of thickness pa no say 7 millimeters na no kra covid job so nwie o musa de bi beto so
yes wa ye din ka ma report ide na wa hu say dey have esiko
good
say me wo route ide na meka rules asem kakra yes how road be a my problem o mo travel from Ntotro so to Sunyane no so wa fa sa kwan ne so
mo ma fa so down
enye e
fa jedu o mahini so kono ko fa troni ho no
yeah so ne nyame adom ni montajumeku any government apatna me no ka se contractor e wo so Alex Bom awo yesu adwuma aside no no so no ye wo bako road bako wo Sankore if anything notium akum ekonum eno so ye ho adwuma ye sanso oboma enkwanta sa watna boma da bia enkwanta honum ye road bia tepatu boma sa boma road na nkasa san konkwanta eno so ye ade atmemufo no complain eno so ye de ama minister awodi hudwuma me kano na mama wo hu se se na ebeto ahafo na nyoma ewo fom no se nyame adom ya brace no wato ne nhira aguye so a bibi biara ye besre His Excellency se wonyamaye no na waye amana ye fefefe da bia meka se megina bebi ana ma use 10 bi se kutu se bam se wankasa wonim da bia kutu ni free
good
ne ameka enye se kutu se bam no ne de ne yeme but me hwe by the grace of God under my administration said the nyoma eko said His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aye me region na was say me use that term na me di His Excellency aye na me di afoman ene mpanimfo a omobo machidom enyina me feel na me ba agrek de mi so ma se wa wani tua betimi aka mo wa woni me bi agrek minister na nka free Enti agrek so ama region na enim apeja enim say ye issue ayewo as region pa no unemployment said the mebunu benye adwuma ye na omonso ho ato mo list to put food on the table for omo families enti nyoma bia ye de ba region ni mu no wo said the minister no and His Excellency de nyoma na ba omo bua na emebu na wo region ni mu enye adwuma ye enti enche ye bia ene call lanche yakokate sold for the almighty in kukonkete factory
good
senia yesi ehunu no ne said the eba no ebetimi abefa nipa adwuma be say over 60,000 na bibi because hatchery factory ebe pai enkoko no
good
na enye enkoko na pai enko yewia ye de enkoko na ma individuals no mo so arre omo wia ya sen apenkofo amomakoto nti no ohwe a de hatchery factory no mo be pa nkoko no ebe fa nkofo ye wia nkoko na ye de be ma individuals no eno so ye adwuma ye de ma nkofo na nkoko no so anyini no ya sa apenkofo amomakoto then they bring it back to the factory near process it into finished goods so we shall sa process na ebetimi ama adwuma akoso like ohwe baby a position ade no so a we have the idea of 7 Bono East, Ahafo, and then Ashanti. And so you can imagine the America Wasam. And so there's the minister in charge. Na ya sanswa da ye papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ase. And yet no that same day na so no yesa kate sword for vegetable development project. And also so when him say Ahafo why we said the wild in Kankan. Queer and ye any baby. Queer so ye vegetables ning na aka ho. Edwuma krona na ye pese ye pema mabunu. Sisi ame no kasan ye the irrigation system aka ho a ye pese ye no abribia whether nsuo ho nsuo ni ho. Edwuma betimi akoso. Then I believe that mabunu ne ma na ye wa hafo no ye de ho hyema eso beba mfaso. Nse wa udua ubedi bi ubeton bi. And also so best serve as employment at the ama mebuna ewo afo. Nti on that no me free and also so then on the same agrek no nyame ayadom say agrek and ye no bebre wa hafo there na ho behia say ye be school bi a ebetete emebunu ewo kuayonim
mo
eno nti yanka say papa na bo en kopoko ono so said me kan ye nyina e under the ministry na odi adom ye se says ye the agri college kese pa e basankori na eno so abeboa ma ya tete mebu na ombe kire yen se di kua no ye be ye no
is that Kukomo Agri Senior High School
and we know I think said the idea and also so yes the idea and say a miracle enemy be turning into university
a tertiary institution more
now mo so aba no ma be church and say na be ye yekua no esiafa I think say in our region no ye do ye yekua no but na ye ni bebre ye hand to mouth ye dono ye nya ni in a large scale nti kakra bi so I believe say ye training e free sa school ni mo na ebeboa ma ye hu se na ebe ye ni in large scale na yetimia export bi na ye the ideas be bring so aba amanetimia yefe
beautiful
and then another thing many agric ministers so discuss here e wo kwan so a eba ne say ye fe ne sen kua no na say enoban ne ba na ebusu a normally yeah eco waste intimi yeah and store intimi preserve and as a intimi fancy baby ya ye ho kire ya ye betimi akoyisi and I see intimi turn that product into a different
finished product
and abibi inti yene nakasa is looking out to get us processing machine and as a processing factory yeah ye betimi adane and obeying any, especially with cassava, plantain, any adeno machines baby or you bet me the adane.
Wow.
Cassava and you bet me I do, and I say there are so many ways I unya experts ever come one. You bet me I am an
beautiful.
I think say Usha and also so sa idea and so bet me a boama or more ye queer baby no one faswa.
Yeah.
What in your manner mudiano.
Beautiful.
Because of your honor udia bet unim near obit me that same adena udian. You bet me the so when in your mabibra and the agricano ibusua ye na ye educate half man on how or mubeti me aye no my
beautiful. Pamcho, I have original minister I soon Juma Unsro Broni. The introduction no amame questions cry less. Utmis on him the Juma intino. We'll touch on all the vital areas in my region, but we'll be looking at health because say apomodin suniwa enema tosni ewo impuntu afemu. So yeah, share Afubea region what has changed in terms of health delivery facilities and supplies. Honorable Charity bet me abuaye in that aspect and
Don't me that see baby. Said they wouldn't carry no means na wiase enka say health nonsense in here. Then as region say we share e ba health ye lucky enyoma bebre. As we speak ye ni regional hospital baby amegina bi ameka and I know the president is working on it.
Good. A regional hospital
and a referral hospital. Last time I call Sunano he mentioned it said the newly created regions idea done a plans as well or we say now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wouldn't say health and wholesome he pay and within under this administration on one setting up the Mahama care they share a for na say only be na e de aboa wo into His Excellency buy no ye buy en che bia within 1 year but to am 13 chip compound.
More 13 chip compounds.
Good. Hona nkasa no. You see, the idea is that Obema Health no, I get it to your doorsteps. Into share community biano, you bet me any be a honor. And then you were one mining company also have one Newmont.
Yeah, Newmont's
mining. Almost so the last year, almost so boy with. And your ma worth $700,000.
Okay.
I had to come hospital for chair. Emma, it be some baby. And which we are also working to get the region, even the medical stores.
Yeah.
Because this year say, Obi Yarene or say emergency PBB the manner. I just say you call way to Evanes Sunyane and I say Kumase and Sana Yenye Bibi. Inti a banner
more ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah.
Instead of saying I'm not ambulance you will be a sign cry request to say
beautiful.
And then you need be no oxygen.
Cylinder. Okay, cylinder.
See an ambulance director no maybe request a bar yeah contributions so that be
good. I like your spirit. But I'm sure I have for regional minister Charity Gardner. And the waha and nano pair and any din komono and maybe there I follow her almost every week. She's in Accra and any fintia, but she's following up say projects beba have for her. On say at times say oh yeah regional minister now we in cry now we Kumasi now other areas now one frequent Accra. A bear din say obe bo minister for nechi normal to me at onsem. And anytime a charity beba and cry bia no me who pressure or this see ministries ne so. Or from one ministry to the other, trying to push the ministries, and say, I have also deserve almost share of the national cake. And to Honorable Charity, me no ebetua so, but me catch them say we also have a guest on to pass through. And honestly, the why you know, ama mehunu dientia kumase fo aso mu asokwa fo aso mu na o maje watu musa no. And we doff our hats off for you because what should laugh at this short notice. Now Utmi Be Studio had to clarify a few things for us, We respect you for that, and we recommend you say abino and kosu impian to go further in your political space because what you say you are really there for the people. Pamcho MCE for Asokwa, Municipal Chief Executive for Asokwa, the Honorable Amo Kamel. Wababeka Yensa and Anope with Dwaboase here on Power FM and also live on TVXYZ. So Anopana may pour out my frustrations on the artwork na amount for Koko say no. Now Honorable Amo Kamel and the Chief Architect as the MCE together with the Regional Minister for Ashanti. Anna Omutusa and Amono Charity Nyabutre. Because honorable no me friend no under pressure also an appointment but munyina we are government appointees and we are doing this for the nation and for our people. Honorable Amokamela Kwabena Prah bibi aboko there na adom bibi aboko good what better have original minister charity so how
say original minister nti o me boss
mo
Mo on to quasi there was a mini about preco.
Beautiful.
Because since now Obuabu Amano, we get Juma so away soon and Yamiadum, Yamia Pejanedru. Mo, I'm just say Juma Ogusu or Bo and one a bit Pejano.
Good.
When you know more Juma, you need in Pibo Tannet.
What's here? But tell us, where from this idea of the Ashanti Fest and more so the paintings on principal streets,
Ashanti Fest, Dr. Frank Amakon here last year. Sam ran and I'm original executive. Said the American, I'm walking into the original executive, said the American, no, secretary, and I'm mere deputy communication. Into Abbas no didn't know when I'm now. Into last year, no, did that we never idea nearby. The last year programs, but it was okay for us. But this year, we want to. Now you can say left no a pija program never into my prefer. Into a man by MC you ask come first clean up your quasquare interchange in your quite new run near but down for your home. So your driver more out. If you know medium common say we need to beautify the area up. Into around November, December, may ne consultant be in common. Link KK University near other people so come painting. Budget on the buy now assembly into me and yet so we know the buy. Into me Sago Bo minister man so the me holding on. Ashanti Fest never ba this year nebape or the program be a shame for street art painting.
Good.
And now they are adding it up. Into the program was just for one day. Join also know let's involve with on visual art for no because university for any omudi in common or more less stressing we no commodity na nkoyi. So let's involve you in any GES education service. Our Ashanti reading in common to my 26 schools. It's your moon inform you. Mukra at schools no. A mu 12 penny to on baby painting. The rest no moon on. It was just on Saturday in Kwana Kebe no. Even who say pictures now go viral. They were other schools here invite you on Sunday. They are all rushing.
Beautiful.
Then I'm go do. I catch you almost says 2 obey. Obejibia onto school nidi.
I like that. Obejibia. Watch your Kumasi. Obejibia.
Because
thank you.
At the end, you in the school view Obejibia and I say Obedrobiano.
Good.
Eventually we offer school nidi. Next students now
signatures.
Any bibia omunchongu.
Good.
It's a no it was all over the news now. One thing I know is the cast would be for.
On Anglican Secondary.
On that Saturday, nothing no tune for free by South Africa. It's any picture ni be share. It's a crime member and run a chair with no tune for no. A picture when you are Twitter saying
thank you.
A nice one, a charity. Ashanti Fest, you say we want to promote culture.
For the
yes.
Yeah, or
yes. We want to promote culture. Yeah, culture, the rich heritage. So far, a lot of programs have gone on, but the painting,
and the real shine. Good.
And then Uncle soon age you.
And
yes, Obini, young
this is on video, so we see them.
None of the air they were say. And so most of them are your more own ideas.
Yeah.
And apart from
a theme,
yeah, mom said we want to give them rich culture. I want
so it's about our culture. Good.
And the culture but your more any video pictures or more they back out. And sometimes look at them and say, are this SHS students? Yeah, one you put confidence in these children.
Thank you.
For the first time in the history of Ghana. I can't remember. I be spending almost $25 million say or the year painting. But this time, yeah, the students. Now me cry the minya kran kawayek for. Uncle Mama san kola we exemption. Nanka because already almost doing is now come practical some more next month. Yes, May almost at wasi. These students have exhibited what is in them. They are almost here for the past 2.5 years, They are put on the where they are just almost the 2 papers. So, almost showcase
phobia to see.
Almost showcase what is in them. They have been a chance idea. So I think say why for a lot of businesses around. Yeah. Because a lot of people have made donations to them. Beautiful. Even they not cry fire service for more. Yeah, national boss. The hot meals and drinks and water. Appear stadium crowd or you cry my or you see crowd the Mwamba. Because some Bob one or supply you be or ton cars or my cash on my way. This thing they are doing is me I do a Jimmy some. Yeah. And you want to know me say me assembly me assembly workers here around. You better even say some of the pictures among Friday adventure.
Must say no.
I must say no. Me I'm really one of my far phone. I'm a friend district commander. Divisional commander, and I'm a friend district crime now.
Also, crime a police station. Just a walking distance. A street away.
Events 300 meters away. And you're on away from by police for the by any bay. But lucky to us, once you will see CCTV cameras around the interchange. But you closer to the picture, baby. Okay, big one now, my men on the fun and but you closer.
CCTV camera,
you closer.
Okay, good.
And you're not signal for the common. More. You just by the end of the day.
Wow.
Almost the information.
I'm a camel.
Asat and no, I didn't come on here none of pay. I'm go show me investigation.
Beautiful.
Cannot police they see any more. Unless my emergency on money day. I'm information number.
Yeah.
Once you are ready, or emergency on the baby. Yeah, sharing the Ghana police within the shortest possible time. Almost the conform no more. Now, me dear, the Emmy say, and Kola way more bre. I say, Juma way. I need ya come say. Now, we would 30 seconds. And just a minute. I be gun Kola anymore. Yeah, dear be a hardin. You may do one mintias here. Omo yes, I know, bet me up mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, dear, a bema santimine, I found into my pay fra. Yeah, a santimine coso. Good. My own news be called out. I need to clarify things, my man 14 years.
Quick one.
Donation, Baba, donation. A MPP candidate be a Wujina Obosonche.
Oh, okay.
I a friend no Joseph Asante. Odi Kube nine idea amount for the friend is Scow Bush. On the Kube Makumaku 200 pieces a buy. And yeah, Asqua MPP chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Oman.
All right.
No, yeah, let's clarify that one so that a lot of people on the Kube 200 pieces buy say the Omoya no anything. More. Almost say Asantimam anymunyam. Almost say Otoko so anymunyam. So need to marketing and marketing. Do you know about say or they be supporting Kwalano?
All right.
It does so far. Police will go so moya and the information be here.
Honorable MC this was just a pass through because you say okay, so Naminim say Mankamine Honorable Charity Eba be but I'm say on Sujumedi be Abana Kwemu. So beyond painting, is there any other plans mobile extend to other areas and
they want to say as at now the regional minister, Dr. Frank Makwene, is out of the country. Here's saying Yamebo Friday or Beba. Ashanti Festival programs will be planning. Yeah, well Espoir Yamebo next week also. This week Kente wiki koso this week here. Kente wiki koso. But now the painting no. But Kente is so koso.
No, sign a bit approach net to saying
Kente no a whole week program.
Okay.
I shall say Obonri.
Mo
I koso from Monday no to now it's still running. On over the weekend yes, but here Kente no how movie it's ongoing.
Beautiful.
Apart from that, next week's year Expo. And also Kosu Jubilee Park, Beautiful Assembly Hall. Apart from that, there will be a conference on that at Pempa Assembly Hall, and also running. So there's Ashanti Festival, a lot of programs are running, and then you crash where you will concert, you will lake, you other things because this Easter, open any region to spend.
Ashanti region. Kumasi is the place. What's your say?
Ashanti region is one of the places for you to visit. It's one of the places.
Good.
The we be oh dear. Oh dear, I feel the opa for Wutu. Oh dear, for Wutu na fa Ashanti.
Na fa Ashanti never
heard
it.
Come and be part of the Ashanti Fest.
Good.
Ashanti Festival.
So, Honorable Amokamel, earlier on I was suggesting, say, aside the painting, no, a dear bet me about beautification, a PA panel, a lighting. And of course, gardens never no, you bet me a prune, a pavement should be a pavement, a walkway should be a walkway. The general discipline around high streets, should be well put in place. And will be the beauty of it. What are some of the steps you are putting in place to ensure this?
Said your kind of the power because I sat to me by now. The place was due to this cleanup exercise. President introduced every month. Under interchange, clean up back 3.
Yeah.
On December, my business.
And you also want MC Debia, you on the field. Yes. That's one thing I say me bow about so I say me show by me show. Also, I keep saying, say, we are president Africa. We need mobile leaders who are always on the ground. Namunjai delegation, and he's one such MC. Debia is on the ground. Or Gatemu no motia, Ujinaho no mutibi. Traffic control. Now then we are more DVLA. I'm Kamel. So you see, I monitor you.
The only say it's essentially John Dramani Mahama. Or say Jumano Diamano, Yenshin and Munyam.
Thank you.
And now their mum Mabunu.
What's your saying?
Or their mum Mabuno. I felt like about DC and MC and Kakokrani didn't back.
What's your saying?
But then now their mum Mabunu and the opportunity or their mano. Yeah, be ye Jumana man and Yaji, maybe you will be bones. Trust no or the mad the youth no.
Good.
Yes, send any Munyam. Debbie, I wish Yamako, you know, catch us say Jumana president Diamano. When him so na beti me into corner question ni munyam ye ko beti ni pa bebre ne koye ye ba ye ni say ye ko ye pa manfo am put ehun nsem bebre but president we amawa ko ye adwuma na ye ni ye kire no ye ni ye kire na no be den obeti me promote you na say wan ye ni ye anche ni ye de adwuma na ko ye la kadasika we ya obedi promote you what mean promote you in life always you must always look for promotion.
Thank you.
And you know that there be a media and then we will book on strategic management and innovative. Your papa will say, only cowards die many times. Yeah, before only cowards die before many times before their death. Yeah. And one will say entrepreneurs are creative, destructive to equilibrium. So where creativity or where innovation until this time no, a jumano, you see the innovation ka crab them, the creativity ka crab them. Now me jumano obi kra one chain. So only be kro who say. He needs to be part of it.
Beautiful.
And to me, always every cleanup, me call, me corner in here, me raga tema, me ye Jumana ma Ghana phone say Jumani demand, and I can do it and do it well.
Thank you.
And then, oh yeah, you are serving Ghana.
Beautiful.
Says it. Yes, sumo mine, yes, sumo mine Ghana. Yes, suma santimai. As santimai, so they all suma santimai, they know what you are worth of.
Of course.
Into me, my Jumani say my mask quiet. Into which interchange now. Now lighting system here, one of our issues within the municipality. Yeah, lucky my Ministry of Energy. And my contract ni be more umbe street light ni be. O ma fix be contractor ni by December no or say ja or say bande. E so beba. But under the interchange no, na light e wo ho. From Sunday no to date, you improve the lighting system. Yeah, just within the week, you be improve the lighting system. The green area no so yeah, just say you be clean the green area no around the interchange honey na green area no. Yeah, we are red and white na wall pavement no. You be see yi na ma act no my no enya nice escape. Yeah, just here ne yegusu asset no na ye let say the Ministry of Energy. So come emergency ya o my contractor bi. No mra na o may improve the lighting system around the events interchange. So that at the san pictures no ebe yi ne fe no. So that na ebi mo ka issue bi say yemfi President Kofonto so. Oh no, sabi obi a say munye it's a work in progress. Yeah. And no yeah. Akufo do TP ne space P. Ya me boa ye all the former presidents and also on one side. Okay. And no ufri events a new road Araga junction Sane aba aspa. All the former presidents okay. Into President Kofo free so President Rollins okay. Na aba Kofo na aba Atamils na ba
JM
na ba Mahama
okay
na ba
Nado na san ba JM
ende unse GM ta wani mo dada eno na omuso omunti ase na e kasa bibiri no enti eno ba ye bi so other side say no so wo so a ye hwe say the former fofo ni other ones eba na say painting na ekoso no eno nkwa we prison officers for so ba say omuso wo emails bi wo ha
omuso ye good
enti enne ye hwe say asat na omuso baba enti ye sport
oh that's beautiful
I like that spirit no the ekoso no we want to make sure say apart from say youth no ye other institutions that they can all help.
They can volunteer to be
part. They can all volunteer. Intermediate me say who tie me na auto painter. Just get us the paint.
And munya support no from where BBI from the regional coordinating council.
Yes,
donors be.
For now, I think and the major minister because minister are on board. So once minister,
that's fair.
Maybe that's me boss no.
That's fair.
Me boss no nti be say me ma minister bana me prem no. Obeche no. But so far BBI ko ba assembly there. You hwe say e be barricade some of the places so that you be restricted and beautify the area. You hwe kra say events we for your name we for be canon mama the old parks and gardens for guys, you know.
Yeah, good.
To maintain the place for us.
Flowering on this animal.
Yeah, Troy, and also another letter to YE. In Sister Malik was tell you, Timia.
Good.
On my acquaintance for youth in a great no mummy, we're in the green area and my so that we can maintain the place. So, yeah, Gusua, prepare that so that, yeah, because as quite we will buy a Central Regional KME, and the bigger one. But we feel another one of the emerging. Because you call into assembly, your team came in. It's almost 8 years now. It's one of the emerging one one of the growing assemblies we are Central Region in terms of how and then by also it was industrial hub. Menya debut menya we no akonya yi mamenka. Me buy and say you were most of industries was the 24-hour economy program apart from say presidency in your market no. As who say we can launch a 24-hour dedicated hub.
Okay.
Because Vena, Guinness, Coca-Cola, all the big industries. And the crash soon that for crash that crash they are putting up. There were a lot of industries. Olam Ghana or Wenty, Boss Oil, Wenty, a lot of industries. And the say a 24-hour economy hub.
Okay.
On the market no. And me say there say MB Vonica say implement here. All the omo say just say within the middle of the year. You better launch the 24-hour hub. Already letters short letters are called the secretariat omo reply the Ministry of Events we swed in trade and industry. I also be here. Ni I just say sir abai promise here no. When you be industry so that omo the train shift system. Most a bit more running the tray we shift system
already. Okay.
About cry you one A1. Do I we in Adriana and concrete Adriana. I also know what's in silos new way or produce you. And see I just say government we know interventions support so that moving to a train shift system. So once they start
more people.
Yeah, so once it start running, yanum kasa omo kasa ni ana meti ana mo na mu hwe. Ya gusua eba sase. So with that no, a bit man said the economy, a lot of youth will get jobs. A local economy. I believe in the local economy.
That's it.
As MCE, your local economy, you must grow your local economy. Local economy ni so ni say amount voting me third yani wait me cover movement of other things because you know apart from industries, you other emerging businesses. Oba Kumasi, Kumasi City more. On Sunday, on Saturday,
weekend, no, the place
it was
is
even on Saturday.
Yeah,
I had to stand
and direct traffic.
Because a lot of people.
Crowd,
on a normal holiday, we receive close to 1 million people around Asqua area passing through the area. So we share how yet manage sanitation we are working. So far it was sweepers our business streets making sure say BBI come. We are working hard to make sure say President Ejimono their mind.
That's great.
So within the middle of the year you better launch the hub no. The industrial side no akoso. And then in terms of say aban projects are here for the first time. You were area back who was qua. Once there were 12 we lecture area. Yeah. You were back with a friend Uti. And no a bank Kuwait.
Yeah. Kuwait.
That near school, aban school be anyhow. For the first time. Common fund endowment, President Mahama endowment. And then you see primary school. Already there's a building was assassin, so I ever convert JSS. Not this next year. You see, KG account. It's a new school, I ever name account. So far, you were 35 basic schools now. You have become now 36.
Wow.
Nobody a history altogether. Health center, on some can see chief compound. As well, Municipal Assembly, Lucy chief compound.
Yeah.
It's yet in a health center.
Chief compound.
Baku Atonsu.
Yeah.
Baku Ahensan. It's going on. You see another projects. I will businesses. Local business summit. Emma businesses around how we can improve it.
Wow.
Senior, how we can improve them.
That,
no, we want to. Me see, I believe in the local economy.
Beautiful.
Building the local economy. And you say I know never Buama Bibiako come. It's so far so good. So we are in course. Say the American, no. Barrister, the Bay war.
Good. Yeah. Pamcho, your friend Amo Kamel on the MC for Asokwa, the famous Asokwa Mama Party MP Hono. The municipal chief executive, the Aban representative, no, or no, president, Asokwa. And now no pay no at a short notice. Where to me I make time to pass through. Now he's got it. Honestly, this one is not documented. No, now when Pose will open up the conversation to other areas, but when he flow in the delivery, it also say he's on top of his job. Action speaks louder than words. And when you monitor him on social, sir, you will see him on the field. On one of the MCs that there be not the office, no there be. He's always on the ground.
One thing. Okay, camera fee. What's say Mayanka?
Yeah, Mayanka.
And then
Sampine.
Yeah.
Kwasiche.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call MPP time. You don't call Mayanka.
So far, you call you know. Say partly owned by SNET. KMA a shareholder and the other things. Now KMA, yet you move KMA. KMA and fire shares are my.
Oh.
Because one say on who say a shares not in KMA. But under normal circumstances, no.
Yeah.
Yet you move KMA now. Didn't way of you know and then another thing. Oba Kuweswa. You were this we may be a 2 ball across the whole sanctuary. Ball we know. And also, and I'm saying, yeah, municipal near we know metropolis. No, we don't. You need paper. We know airline. No, we can't operate waste management.
Okay.
It's and also it's still managed by KMA. And the members say all those 2 facilities are within our area, but it's still
managed by KMA.
So those pressing 2 issues. Emma, because in terms of we know T landfill, a lot of work needs to be done.
The KMA ball corner to go kind so I never pram.
And then that was the issue. Who can say and say Abobo ya for Mr. Piomo? That was another issue about because a bit more omu shegu no meja. So we had to climb down on them to make sure say you be wojuma. You say you wojuma. You from this man take on. You be introduce a towing system here. You be to home so that in run no mujagu sarcastic stress because industrial area we na make a hub na make no. I want the hub to be neat. Who chamana banu the whole right industrial hub and then we get a fire service dedicated there. These are some of the things. So far, we have to send and make an habit of new mood in common. Good. Improve how treat you waste any other things. Ebefa China more honey than I almost complaining of the sentiment. You could say a new mocha, so many new a year me treating you. One of those things are treated, I think we are good to go.
Beautiful.
And then one thing a higher power in municipal near our traffic light system. It's one of the issue. And then the only say parts contractor no say for the past 6 or 8 years, the previous government in Piana Kada.
Yo.
Inti Omer repress my I ask them. Other ones no to the Omunyam fa we need hand over back to the assembly because contractor in the suicide. But no the ultimate fix my other one now can in the Guswa. That works we for them, urban rules for them. Into within the time you know can say it should fix it for us.
Beautiful.
And then one thing is they say insure better. Oba Asqa Municipal Assembly. You're the lower side of the region. Insure a free events as Awase. Etwemu abetwemu for Ukrum. Nani ya be Asqa. ensure mo subi na wo KJT no e fa KJT na be fa asafo market abefa abinchi na abepie asokwa na abepie kase na atwam akokuwait susan so tech hono e fa ma na abepie asokwa dumpasi area apramo area na abetwam ko nti nsuo beto edie ye wo the lower side nti ya hwe say from next week iko ye be start here be desilting in most of our big ones in here you just be desilting so that e be but moving forward you just be storm drains until last time my name minister for housing in Komo Miami boss Gilbert in Komo say interventions but say on be storm drain they should consider us
beautiful
they should consider us
beautiful
in Yanua ensure na na you or slide ni we nia it will be a thing of the past
beautiful
so and I'm say lower side ensure na start ye nya do time say na we are always on the guards na you see so in terms of business activity everything is okay
Charlie honestly pamcho munika enhwe wensun man na honorable charity gardener have for regional minister no ha but emergency be ama ne musoko enunti na bia unyante ne nka bio no but wa sure say Monfanche no nyebo apayo emergency be ato na na so mani muso into within the twinkle of an eye ana omani muso a ekoye na it's only fair say Amocamel so ba here where to me I hold the fort my run program no we are some 5 minutes away na fe ya sorry so at the Amamo live on Power FM 97.9 live on TVXYZ the more you know the less you worry so honorable by the end of your 4-year mandate na what do you hope to have achieved for? So say one am a presiding member.
Nana already.
The classmate no.
Oh, one of the longest serving because you know
assembly member, yeah.
You know okay me.
Yeah, inside state.
Yes, I inside state.
And also kwate no abidi asokwa.
Oh yeah, abidi.
The classmate no.
But oba asokwa.
Yeah.
My assembly members no. Omuna na okay me no. Most of them. Raymond.
Yeah.
Atonsu good. Raymond. Eric Osei. Atonsu
good.
Ghana be
hey, Oscar Riches. Oscar Riches. Baby,
and open some of the mature
experienced
assembly members
out.
Many women a jumana.
Good.
In the do every out in the ultimate no never be sa. Because when ya but me the radius ye juma boom come.
Beautiful.
And then cordial relationship you want you have maintained episode they fantastic.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, juma boom. Minimum na contest more than even say
2 times
2020 elections and 2024 elections.
Yeah,
we are all working together. Say Ninian say askwanko so.
Beautiful.
Yeni say askwanko so. No matter the situation, askwanko so. No matter the situation, askwanko so. Say the bebo ama askwa afa ntuma pefra. Ama santima afa ntuma pefra. Enti oya ejuma den pa na ye bo ho and then ye wo technocrat so a omo ma ejuma because apart from say you need a good technocrat omo bo ma ejuma no akoso
beautiful
and so far me hwe say by the end of the term no the 24-hour hub no e be ye ejuma so far project I implementing ya me completing ya
good
as at now legacy project no me je no kra wo we call Kumasi South Hospital that's Atunzo Agogo Hospital on the hono a regional hospital.
Yeah.
Na middle belt estati say omo ye maternity block. Omo nwie. Omo jahwa na is also almost 40-something%. Me buy imagine the Akam legacy project.
Wow.
Me be see a hwe na ye wie hospital we maternity block no. Na eboa. Empire ye born say we hospital na ye no. Aban ebe movie regional hospital na ko Sevilla. So that assembly can own Kumasi we are Atunzo Agogo Hospital and I say Kumasi South Hospital. So that the be assembly we hospital near Eden. It's not managed because sometimes oh boy mana I in kakra because nanti no more lighting issue. Many issue for new maka. More new transformer more here assorted things.
Let me address the issue. What would you do? I saying Atunzo Agogo idea shoe factory no it's the same. Amocamel.
Honorable. Shoe factory no. Once for now no. Among the most of the places in rent. Among the other businesses, but as sell more need to capacity there for now. And yeah, but once na me share the castle industrial hub once we baby hono we can move to other areas. We don't start canning here, and my own resource in them. And then that area, I'm saying industrial, we know, enclaves, no. If I see a shock ya, you knew Munia, Bisha, knew how we can a bit me about backbium. It's the first target is here, Bema Kasi, industrial hub, no. Yalan China and what starting movement. Then, yeah, but winning, but basically, you will be everything, be a baby, another 24-hour economy, so that we can run those things now.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Pamcho, Munda na siye pa because watch say Jumana edition in San Obeye. Washa see so kwan pa so. Your empire near bo say odibe wie pa. Na fe asokwa edi asokwa peja Kumasi peja asokwa so peja. Honorable, your final words to etiefo ni ahwefo a omo hwe wo na fe no koto adwumadi edo ba nkran so na asokwa fo so twen.
We there, the Ogoyes happened, you know.
Yeah.
Ombani has in shame.
Shame, total shame.
Say, Ubina Suma, who say, why doing a show?
Yeah,
it's wrong.
See, I said, the more one, I'm working here, no, my am NDC, why I can't do.
Oh,
and Rakra Global Info for post you on the buy, you know, much I said. NDC keeps appreciating in the Ashanti region. You are so said, yeah, almost 10-18, you know, I'm not sure NDC.
The only say me is essentially John Domani Mahama ban the final campaign. Me na me MC didn't go across the whole region.
Thank you.
So me I knew say we were winning the elections.
Oh.
And then unse I'm working in being the secretary. No, so a lot of things are in you coming from him.
I know.
In how is having maintaining the numbers.
You think so?
You know what we know what we did. The areas we can see yes young kada. You do and then so and no any trade secrets. Some more business and entrepreneurs. What I just say they have trade secrets.
Yeah.
So you do have we know how to do it, how to implement it.
Beautiful.
But we know it's not about voting. The area no the Bema Santa Maya Koso.
Thank you.
And it will be where no audience and no the voter. Don't forget it. Yeah, share how Bema Santa Maya Abenyam. Yabama otiko koso abenyam. Yababuama asantma people who understand our culture.
Thank you.
Because ubu ye jisike jakofi wo ho. Obu ha na sika we nu won fa na ni hu da. But this is the first time once you jisike jakofi. The hono cry ye hwe say yababu akamna da na tourist side.
Yeah, why
because on Tuesday we will say Kwame Dinkra call ho an kola bi ba ho and o tro mu all motivate omo.
Good.
I was happy. I'm office. But I had to rush there because I had to come because how no motivating Kolani say and your doctor.
Yeah,
you can be an artist,
of course.
Because school year you know behind the bit me school. Obi ana do much idea their man say obe kra marker and also brass keke.
Yeah.
Now or they are making name. I can't remember those days. Yes, you obit me drawing. You quite and times you were cotton or bullshit. But growing up, I knew because I say last month I called Germany. I'm going at Busa Nebo. I can't remember your master.
That's the way you wait me. I don't say.
Yeah, I'm so because a pen cannot be a book. On because it's communicating. I dare way or say communicating. This is what it means, what it tells.
You understand?
So your young koala at this level, among this platform, they are performing.
The next time,
they are doing
the next time I'll introduce you to the Guinness World Record holder for the largest paint ever on leaf.
Oh wow!
Who is a Ghanaian?
Wow.
Sharon Dede Padiki.
I saw her.
Yeah, that woman.
I saw her on TV.
Yeah.
Just last 2 weeks. Yeah, I saw her on TV.
Also, yeah, even on the board of the Menshire Museum.
Oh wow!
And now I'll introduce her to you. Now the next painting I'm also best serve as a motivation to the kids.
Oh, that's good.
On the year Rock City over 1,400 paintings.
Wow.
And others. Show.
Adishimama Yamamunina Achen Eba TV XYZ so abo anopa nondu ebra song and some who do a dear him yamaimo and majohobre and beso se nondu kasie botew ewa TV XYZ so na ye come say kasie boy e free ye main studios e won kramantami emo osu number 37 abebese street so and watching no uboramo ewo Facebook ne so a TV XYZ intino ubetimi aboramu na wodo comment na to wa like na wa share the amaye XYZ Broadcaster Limited so no somewhere ye de banyina no ye krunche e de agu my xyzonline.com so ubetimi aboramu na won so wa kokenkan bi na kase botawie somewhere edimu akotene bi enese onmonya for samuku je choblakwa ya wono yo osofo yo show my Ghana ene amanhodo so entem kitawudie so wode atodwa ya wo chese abakwa somewhere enrada eda die ya se de ye hunu se enkoasomo a ye de ye nananom efa mu no ye ni aba ye ho so ewo so no wo chese ampa paniampa se de akire pefe se wiase mansa nyina no ye dwene eye abibrem amaman ahodo eho na no achi no na Amnesty International fonso woma bekasa no ma baba so kire se mampanye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obon ho modne pa se de ya twi wiase mansa nyina adwene aba so se ye kanko asom a enya de papa ye nya emfaso bia ewo so obemfo je na opoku agyeman ye Ghana mampanye abedi a kire wode atodwa ya wo che se o man Ghana ya ye krado se ye ninkoku ahodo ye beka ye ntuma aba kire mu na ye ka o man Ghana mpunto no a dane da atimi akonkan na national chairman edema NDC amayoko no Yera Johnson asiedun ketia meka sai no wonamu ewa santem mantem no emo thank you to wode akopie mu hodma wode nsem dodo no atu edwafofo bi eka we mu ho ena no pay ma bode bede ede beso se ye kase botaw ewo TV XYZ so mi amagebre esumwo edi ameje so da chihima akosia ofuriwa amafo adeshimama yenye bre na yemongura nsem ni mo emfa emamo yensha siem free enwada bakosam shonkokora da die na yenyina nimsam dada se Ghana mampanye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na niabre pa se ye nananu mu abeye mfe bebre ye atwam woko ye de wo fa nkoasomu abrofo tete wo mpopo wo mo e de wo fa yakayaka die mu nam so ma ebim kura to nananum e wonse do no wiase amansan kubata UN General Assembly meeting e kwaso no wo bekasa na wa kire no wa twempanifo adwena baso na ekoba se compensation patasika bia kura wo hodbo a ya hwe na ya je e de amasafo eno achi kura no sane beya tentre ni betimi ayadwuma no ya hwe e de afasa kwan no so enoda dwumadie no ekoso mu nyina nimsam dada ko wi akire nam so e ma bato etimi epie mo na mpanifo ahodo ya na wo mo hyiamudie no ase no emu makomako ha ane aduenu miensa 123 ene wo mo fo amampanyi ensam so kire sampa ensam amampani eka efa slave trade ya abesene ekono ehu hia pa ye wo se ye hwe na yesi ano kwan kra ekwa wi akire emu miensa etutiae ene bio nso no emu beye aduenu mienu 52 wo mo de wo manfo ho anhya baton mu kra ya kyese ho nsam ekoye sepi so na wo hwe no adade ekoso no a na kyese ampaniampa mpanifo no nyina dodo no adwe akobenkrom se ewo se ye kanko asom a ye de nananom ekomu no a ye hwe na yenya anopomasebre na etimi eboa ye nyina na eno ena wonmanyafo samokuje choblakwa ya wono eye noftom rahebedwa no kro ya wone no osofo ye ohwe my Ghana ene amanhodo entem kitawodie so enra abraye nhyamude no nyina ekwa awieye no ena wone nsamtwofo edi nkomo edi tu dwa kire se enra de abakwasam ene dadie na nani age pa se nayi no ye ka slave trade ya ehu behia se ye ma yani ekọ ho ne mpo no enkoasomo a ye de ye nananom fa mu atete ni apopo ya ye de won mu nyina efa mu no ye behwe na ye nya no pomasibra na compensation bi esafata sa ne mampani eka ne nsam no ya hwe e de ato na kwamo ye ru asam okudetwa black kwansem bia wode to dwa no enie.
This resolution is not about apportioning blame across generations or nations. It is not about reopening old wounds. It is about ensuring that those wounds are neither forgotten nor denied. It is about creating space for truth, for education, and for a more honest global conversation that allows us to move forward together with greater understanding. History, as we know, is rarely simple. It is layered, it is complex, and at times uncomfortable. This resolution does not deny that complexity. It does not ignore the many dimensions of historical experience. Rather, it recognizes that even within complexity, there are moments in history that stand apart, moments defined by their scale, their systemization, and their impact on humanity. To acknowledge this is not to diminish any other history. It is to deepen our collective moral awareness. What we have achieved today helps all of us in our renewed commitment to remembrance so that future generations inherit truth, not silence, to education so that history is taught with honesty and integrity.
Eti wei eyon wenya for Samuel Okujeto Blakwa ena yate nenkaina wasansem kroya emuono ena ekoya ye fro won say Amnesty International won so wode nkrata betudwa ya won baba so won asom kama Chirese nwada die no echire pefese ampa abibire mama ahodo no nyina no nko asoma ye de yemfa mu no ye enya tenten ne kase bi pa ewom na won ekoso echire mu se weye nkunudie kase pa edema ye nyina esansa wo hwe empanifo makomako ha ene aduanu miensa wo moto aba ne gitu mu se atete ne apopo ene wo yawa ye de ye nananom efa mu no entwa yie no a we chesampa etwasa papa bi ede ato yedi mu a eba beboa yen e wo kwan bepre eso na no achi no na Amnesty International wo mokọ so eto aso e kire se e wo mu se ye koso akasatia ne bone ene atete ya ye de nananom efa mu ye ka slave trade no nanso nanu utwa wani ehwe amaman yahodo bi so a e kamie se slave nko asom no eguso o pa ye de wo manfo bi enemu enti wo besra da se ye behwe na ya twe ye ho afiri we sanse ye ka ne sa no a eya na e kamie se eya bonefo sam kese pa ya sori etia eya abibifo enti wo besese de banu ya enko asom mu abesi na ya ye kasai no ya wiase nyina nia bie ya ye ko ye nimu a o manfo ye de bi enemu no ye behwe na ye twa to kora na no achi no kora no mo che se racism no so ya de a ema no homene so pa ene wo bo mu ewa monone a wo ye tuntum a ne ye yiwu mu omo chem se de nyina ya de ha dwene a edemanim ye wose ye hwe ne ye twato na ye nya ne pomase bre ewo kwan bebre so enti we ye nsama hodo bia Amnesty International wo mo ede abeto dwa enrada abakosem wo ede ade ewo UN General Assembly no ase no wo mo so eba aba so kire sampa we ya kire se atentere ne no eguso a eye adwuma bibifo nso no ye koso ya je fa hudie ewo sa ekwan no eso yet one sem no so na yakọ yenim na obinfu je na opoku ajiman eye Ghana mampanyi abedi akire na eneyi wode atodwa ya wo kyese Wamai Ghana ban yakwaso aboya ho so se ne yebeboa na yahwe se animanim ya no yebetimi eto anamo na ye ne enkoku ahodo yaka ye ntuma abakire mu na yeka oman Ghana empuntuo no a dane da atimi akoso na sikakrabia ya ye friend se Ghana Export Import Bank ye twene tia se Ghana Exim Bank no wonum anya mfinsha porpori edu enra wamodo mu mfinsha na nyina ehye so ne ho ene obinfu je na opoku adwuma kogina simpie so a wode sanse wenyina tudwa wo kire se emfipinu eni dunsiamu ena sa banki Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wode ba ye na dis wode hunu kese de pa ene se wo behwa bo ma man Ghana sika se mu totoye ne mpo economy no atimi agya na so nsem bi ode tudwa no enie.
Years ago, under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as president, Ghana took the bold decision to establish the Ghana Export Import Bank. We did so because no country can build lasting prosperity if it remains trapped in the cycle of exporting raw materials and importing finished goods. The rationale behind the law that established GESIM in 2016 was simple. If we wanted to create jobs, strengthen industries, earn foreign exchange sustainably, and improve the structure of our economy, then we needed a dedicated national institution to support production, value addition, and export growth. The process combined other entities, IDEF, Exim Guarantee, and Export Finance Company Limited, into one institution. The purpose was to build a national vehicle that could finance export trade, reduce risk for Ghanaian businesses, support industrial transformation, and increase competitiveness.
Way ayo befu na no pokwa ajiba na yete ne ke na no achi no to aso e kire se wo hwe ye ka adwadie ya ekoso e wo wiase amansan nyina no a toda ne ma hodo bia e ya na epiepie mu e wo mu no e yade e wo se ye boa na yani etimi ekọ ho yie pa wo chebu a climate change ahodo ya etai piepie wie mu bobre mu nsakiraye ahodo nansan e da die no achi kra befo kwan a ye fa so edidi dwuma e wo adwadie mu nyina ye niam bia e wo se ye nyina ye boa na global
uncertainty is becoming a permanent feature of international trade. A conflict, a shipping bottleneck, a sudden tightening of financial conditions elsewhere affect businesses and households at home. Second, dependence on a narrow range of exports is no longer sustainable. Diversification is not only desirable, it is necessary. Third, industrial capacity matters more than ever. Nations with stronger productive capacity will be better placed to navigate volatility and capture new investment. Fourth, access to finance will influence competitiveness more and more. Institutions that can offer trade finance, guarantees, and strategic support will become more relevant. And fifth, Africa must act with greater unity and strategic purpose.
Na ne krokrom no ena pani kwanchefo ya wono ene da Ghana Export Import Bank ano wonmonyamfo Sylvester adina mensa wono so ejina simpie so ebo Ghana mampanya baso se bank bi etise ye wode aba na eboa ma economy no etimi etumpon.
An institution like GESIM, progress cannot be measured by scale alone. It must be measured by relevance, additionality, impact, and the quality of outcomes we help to produce. Are more Ghanaian firms becoming export ready? Are they moving up the value chain? Are we helping to reduce avoidable imports? Are we generating more forex or foreign exchange? Are we creating sustainable jobs? These are the questions that matter most. The first lesson from our first decade is that finance by itself is not enough. Many firms fail not for lack of ambition. They struggle because capital is expensive and mismatched. Standards are difficult to meet, logistics are unreliable, market information is weak, or they cannot absorb risk while entering new markets.
Yento sona yento fa yenko piemu ewa santemantem no emwe na national chairman de ma NDC amanyoko no Yera Johnson asiedun ketia wa kopiemu ho ni nyina eye thank you to na wode ekọ ni nyina fa enkunumdie ye ekọ so de ma NDC amanyoko no ewo mfipinu ne adwenunan abato no emu na okopiemu ewo nsuta kwa man be poso ene nananom ne adehye kobo ademu a wogina simpie so edit udwa kire se animonyam shekese ye wode ma NDC amanyoko ye no wabefu atra banya so no na esefata se wotu anamo na eho nase wode ekoma wonum na wochase mpuntunwuma ne bosha hodo bia wode ma adehye ne nyina no NDC abai no wombehwe se wombe ne nyina
ye ne muaka ye ba na ye beda mo siwia ya san kai ye hu se edebe ne debe na ye ne mu eka apambe ne ne mu ko ye amon kai ya frɛ ya krachi for no so mo mɛkyerɛkyerɛ ye ma ene nananom kan no ya ye adu sɛn afi ba ko mu de wo he na aka a ɛse ɛbɔ mmɔde ɛyɛ sɛde ɛbɛyɛ a campaign bedru bie mu a yɛbɛba no na yɛ sere hwɛ nananom anim yɛ mɛ yɛ nipa ɔka asɛm now they are the no or chance where we or say benchmark no. Yeah, and this is the end, you bisa. And Untina, ye di achire ye ne nananom abedi nkita ho.
Wey eye national chairman dema NDC Amayoko no Yera Johnson na sie dunketia na yatene nken ewe ye gina we so na kase botawe de besom wo TVXYZ so no ye de nyina sidi aka mo bia no ewe prem to breka sebum ne sie adwa ye de beba besom asedan koma news team no nyina mo poma checheku any news team no omo yo mafom de abo akwa MCR so so omo bo adwuma na bi osu wili na gina camera no echi edema me Elizabeth Egun so na esiesie me ameje penie esi adwa esum wadi ameje so da chehima akosia ofriwa amanfo mo nyina mu ene hwa ojeme enyado